We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. Mostly dimwits.
We are the dimwits.
So please, grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds and misadventures. Yes, I'm ad-libbing a bit. Tonight we will be playing Torg Eternity.
Yes!
Yeah,
Finally.
we're back in the Torg, baby.
Which is a card-supported D20 multiverse system.
You're a card supporter. Sorry.
One day we'll get through this without any ad-libbing from anyone.
I wrote it in pen. That's how much I loved Will Burton.
Who?
Bill Burton?
Bill Burton.
Jesus.
Oh, man, it makes me sad.
Went to Will Wheaton because of the dice curse.
Will Wheaton, that's not it.
That's entirely
If you would like to see more content, please check us out on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. We also have a Patreon. If you would like to join us, English, dude, English. During our live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of our live chat. And now,
Wow. Really?
any
I
announcement?
can't wait to hear you.
We have 80 followers on Twitch.
Yes, we do.
Yep, and
80
we're-
followers and
200 on YouTube.
200 subscribers on YouTube. Like, when you said that, I was like, no. And then I'm like, let me fact check and wrote, oh my gosh, we're at 200.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, we gained 7 subscribers on Twitch when I did Diablo 3.
Yeah, no, a lot of people.
Nice.
I got a 12-person raid once, and I was like, I am panicking. Too many people, my anxiety, even though I'm alone at home.
When my house
We
is
also
built,
have a nice Baldur's Gate.
It's fun.
The half-elf
And,
likes to strip.
unintentionally.
I'm pretty sure it's intentional on her part. She's like, no clothes! Stop doing that!
So I'm over my hump with Diablo 3 with Baldur's Gate 3 because I played Diablo, and my wife wants to buy it when she comes home.
Oh, okay.
So I may stream it with her.
That's fine.
Like on a Saturday or a Sunday or something.
That would be nice.
When my house is built and I have a little more time, I'm considering doing like a Halo. Just what?
I had a dream. No, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I had a dream last night because me and my wife she's deployed and we're
Yeah.
saving up for a house.
Yeah.
And I know that you guys are building it in Hiram, and every time you bring it up, I'm like, I'm gonna own a house next year before your house is built. So we're just gonna go in my basement.
Yeah, hey, dude. Honestly, if that works, it works,
we don't
man.
care whose basement.
True.
We are the basement dwellers. If we could dwell in basements, every one of us would move to a basement.
But we're looking at 2 houses, and one of them is
Fred, you have daughters. They're the only reason you would not be in a basement.
How about yeah, that'd be kind of freaky.
No, they're gonna buy a house, and he's gonna be 70 living in the basement. Cause
Probably
that's
more than
cheaper a
likely
home.
because it's too damn expensive to buy a house.
Yeah, that's why I'm building one, and
Tell
it's
me
still
about it.
expensive.
Jesus.
We paid $7,000 for 7 windows.
Yeah.
I
It's
looked
cheap.
at the invoice and I'm like, oh, that's
Yep.
they're only double pane windows, man. Like it hurt.
Probably like
Yeah.
31 or 32 R rating.
Yeah,
So
they're
they're decent
32.
windows,
Yeah, they're
but they're-
good windows, but like not
No,
like
I'm aware.
high end windows.
Oh, yeah.
Promise.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get on track here
Yeah.
soon.
No, we won't.
Well, we're talking about our announcements and stuff like that, and just talking about things that have happened in our life.
Yeah.
Something that you brought up is that like last month we were all very emotionally drained because of like
Oh,
we were creating
God.
characters, like 3 or 4 characters a week,
Yeah.
and it was just like draining. And I was like,
Well, it's just
that's a
lot
valid
of
valid
rules.
statement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
learning
lot of
so
rules
many
to
rules.
Learning
'Cause it was-
rules and just
8 one-shots, but we didn't play 2 of them. So
Yeah.
6 characters
Mhm.
in 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And reading
We got a lot
full,
of. We were
only
all
a core
sick,
rule book,
too,
but
yeah.
6 full core rule books.
Oh my gosh!
And we're all focusing on also making a character in January for Traveler. We're
yeah,
like, fudge.
which I'm excited for.
Oh, me too.
Session
Oh, yeah.
0, we're gonna be
I'm-
here.
I'm looking
We're gonna be
forward
streaming
for
it.
Traveler.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I'm going to bring this up on camera just because we really need to do a homebrew fantasy.
We do. And I think we're working on it.
That was
We
part
are
of the
working
reason
on
why
it.
we did 6 individual one-shots was
I
to
know.
look at the settings,
Yeah.
the systems,
Well,
not the settings.
I think
setting needs to be our setting.
We have a setting.
Yeah.
We just
We
need
have
to
a
work on
setting.
it.
I
We
think
do have a
But
setting.
I think
It's
choosing a
fleshed out
system
enough,
will help
we
us
could run it.
build some of the lore because it'll give us mechanics that we can apply to what we think.
yeah.
Agreed.
And that,
I'm 100% behind that.
We also play like 30 different systems.
yeah,
Like
I think next October we pick two.
already.
pick two. And
We
just
get-
do it
we get a
two
boop,
or
boop, boop.
ones.
It's Sarah. Tell Fred to lean in.
We pick 2 systems and just do 2 systems during the month of October.
Well, yeah.
next
Oh,
October or
next
this
Ne-
October?
next
Okay, I was like,
We have already
October's-
gone through this.
Yeah, October's
October.
mixed. May I get a water, please?
I kind of
I was just
agree.
gonna say we're at 11, 10, 23. We're already November.
Yeah, dude, the year is almost done. Thank you very much.
Like I know my wife
Does
is.
anyone else want a water?
No, I'm okay. I got.
I gotta wait for you to get busy first, and then I need another one.
I will throw things at you, Fred. I will throw heavy things at
It's
you.
also valid. You're gonna throw Jeremiah at Fred? That's terrible.
I will.
I am heavy. It's okay.
I know you're heavy. It might require you assisting me with the throwing, but I will do it.
I watched
Pivot!
I watched Get Smart, and there's the scene where he's dancing with the fat lady.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
like
hey. I know.
she's a large woman, and like he catches her above her head, and he goes, thanks for jumping. She goes, no problem. Like I literally just watched
Yeah.
that before coming over. I'm like, that's exactly it. Okay, I'm also
Okay.
super excited to like. I've got so much energy. If you ask
I
my
think
wife,
everyone is excited for this. I'm excited for this.
Well,
I
we-
have
we
been
know.
I have been doing research on this character for 4 months. Ask my wife, she is tired of listening to Sailor Moon.
Fighting evil by the moonlight.
Like today I watched 5 videos that went over all the transformation scenes so I could get it right.
Sure.
And I showed her all my
if you
stack of
want to
papers.
know why characters are so draining for us,
It's because
Jeremiah just explained it.
I have a disease.
We all do. We all get into characters.
It does explain the skirt he's wearing.
Yep.
I thought it was a kilt.
I have one
That's
in my
As
official
do
colors.
I.
that's Scottish moon.
Oh.
Scottish ale.
Where is my audiobook? Usagi's now a dwarf.
That's my next character. Fuck off.
I'll
My
play-
luchador comes in with a
Oh
skirt.
my gosh.
What?
It's a fighting kilt.
It's a war kilt.
Okay. Oh man.
And everyone else is like, just make sure you're not wearing it traditionally.
It's an Idinos. Of course, he's wearing it traditionally.
It's an Idinos. Does
How
he
else do
have
you think-
traditionally?
As he's got a no. It's a tail. Sure, it is. How else do you think he grapples people while he's flying?
Oh no.
That's terrible.
That's an HR call right there.
That's what I would
Thank God we don't
never
have
make
an
those
HR.
jokes with Sam or Sarah.
We kind of have an HR.
No, Fred's in charge of HR.
Yeah.
I
We,
do
didn't
have
we
an,
establish that like a month ago that Fred was the head of HR?
I think we did. We'll have to go back and
That
watch
was a
tape.
joke. Yeah.
well, I do have an HR degree.
See?
Oh, that's true. And I've actually worked in HR. So.
I've never have.
And I've yelled at HR. So we've got all the areas covered.
Yeah, you've yelled at Fred.
I
a
do
lot
everything I
so
can
far.
to ignore HR.
Yeah, I I had a fun experience. I worked HR, and then for 6 months I became the union advocate. So I worked against HR. I was like, I've been on both sides of the coin. Can you imagine being
Okay,
HR in the
so
army?
let's actually get
Do we
started.
have a 21 gun salute for Bill's
Can
funeral?
I get into
We already
this?
did it.
Please?
We literally did it. Oh
we
no,
have
we didn't.
not.
We have not.
No, you're
We
right.
have
we did it for
literally
Xavier,
just
but we didn't do
crashed
it.
the plane.
we just
That is it.
You are correct. You are correct.
I'm excited. Go.
I think we did it off camera, but we didn't
No.
do an actual one.
No.
We joked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we may have joked about it, but no, there is no official. You have literally just crashed a plane
Perfectly valid.
in basically
Yeah, I don't have it written down.
some
so-
guy's field
Yeah,
Yeah,
in Texas somewhere.
in
Yeah.
Texas.
We were flying to Austin, but
Yeah,
we don't
flying
know
to
where
the
we are in
base,
Texas.
but we don't
yeah.
know where. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we were over American airspace that we.
I know
We're
where
over
I
America.
am.
Clearly,
I'm 6 feet under.
No, you're there, and you're there, and you're there, and you're there. Did you get blown up?
No.
I thought you martyred and exploded.
I did. No. I
martyred.
crashed the cockpit into the ground to land the plane
Oh,
correctly.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the cockpit is gone.
We just couldn't get the
Everyone
right
else
cards.
survived.
It's fine. It happens.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was
nothing
good.
about.
It was
Welcome to
good
Torg.
cinema.
Characters are temporary. Everything is
Hey,
temporary.
interestingly enough, way back in the day, the people that owned Torg also owned Paranoia.
Oh, yeah. That would do it.
Valid.
That. If you don't know what Paranoia is, I'll tell you right now. You start by making 6 exact copies of the same character. If they all live through a session, you did great. Actually, I should say, if one lives through the session, you did great.
Is that like
Most of them will die.
Midnight Chronicles? You got to make 3 characters in the beginning.
Mm.
How many are gonna die? Yes.
Okay, let's do this. What
That's
happens?
Paranoia. How many are going to die? How much are you going to piss off the computer?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have crashed. That is literally it. You have crashed in a field. Miraculously, most people are mostly unhurt.
If I remember correctly, Zed is not. Zed is hurt.
Zed is the
Zed was hurt.
yeah. Zed is hurt, but like you're not hurt from the crash.
Oh, so bouncing around inside the cabin.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the bouncing
No,
around
like-
as the plane was coming down.
Yeah, you're still hurt from that, but like you're not hurt from the crash.
The crash didn't kill you. Didn't kill anyone on the plane except for Bill Burton.
What about the pilots?
Bill
They're
Burton was the pilot.
amazingly alive.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
No, Bill Burton kicked him out of the cockpit in a daring feat of strength. He just grabbed both of them and somehow flung both of them out the door, took over, and crashed the plane.
Those cards sucked.
They did. They absolutely did. And I'm like, wow. I literally was like, okay, it shouldn't take him long. And then I saw how long it was taking him, and I'm like, a plane is crashing.
Yeah,
I better set a limit on how many rounds they have.
yeah.
Well, it's
And a
like-
round is 10 seconds, if I remember correctly, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to know
So
that
I
for
gave
this
you
character.
guys a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking. It just seemed like every time we get close, we'd get a card that reset everything.
That would reset it or
Yeah.
kick you back.
Yep.
one.
I remember getting frustrated. Like, come on,
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
because I
everyone
played
was
the card that let
frustrated.
us do
It was
C.
good though.
Yeah, and then we got D, but we were reset back to A. I was like,
Yeah. I like my stomach was churning.
yeah.
You
It
can,
was,
you can go back and see the look on my face when I'm like, I'm gonna have to play the motor card, and I was pissed. But we're at the plane crash.
You're at the plane crash.
So I'll fly back to the crash plane because I had just flown out to get out of the crash, and I'll start looking for survivors, getting them out fire, and everything else that
Why do
explodes.
you keep winding up on top?
I don't know.
Stop it.
I like being on top.
Because the
I'm
other one's at the
sorry.
bottom.
We don't need that reference. I know it was right there and you couldn't resist. And even I thought of it, but I'm like, can't say that.
I mean, we can.
It's Veterans Day. It's a free country. I can say what I want.
No, it's the Marine Corps' birthday. Veterans Day is tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'll take what I can get.
Is the Marine Corps' birthday?
It's the Marine Corps' birthday, and
It
because I
is.
play WoW with 2 of them, they immediately reminded when I got in Discord today. Drex,
what today is?
Drex, are you got something to say to us? Happy birthday, Crayon Eaters.
I was about to say, what flavor of Crayola do you want for your celebration?
Hey, it works out because you can non-toxic Crayola candy you can use as a candle.
Yeah, you can for an hour.
Yeah.
Emergencies.
Those guys are great. So shout out to my boys over on WoW
I have a lot of good Marine friends too.
and my Marine friends, because I do have a lot of friends that were Marines, are Marines. Let me adjust that. Are Marines.
Yeah.
Just like a soldier, you're a soldier forever. You're a Marine forever.
I actually have
So yes, shout out to all veterans. Thank you for your service.
to, I actually have to text
Is
the sergeant
there-
major real quick.
Wi-Fi
What?
or
I
anything
had to
like
text the
that.
sergeant major. I forgot. I have a buddy who's a sergeant major in the Marine Corps. In the Marine Corps, he's not the sergeant major of the Marine Corps. He's sergeant major in the Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. But no, yeah.
All right. Is there Wi-Fi or satellite internet in the region that we are currently crashed that I can? hop?
Give me a computers check.
Okay.
You give me a fine check.
Sure.
Okay, so 13. That's going to be a 19.
Okay, so you're kind of checking, and there's a very weak signal. It's like you are probably at the edge of where anyone can get cell service.
Okay. Is it enough that I could isolate like a GPS coordinate to kind of just get a feel for where we are?
Computers check.
Okay.
I got a 9 for find.
Remind me
A
for
9 for
favorite.
find?
I roll, and if it's
So
favored, I can
you notice
choose
a
to
dust
roll.
cloud that seems to be kind of coming towards the plane. It's a little ways off, though.
All right. So that's a 21.
20. Yes, you are able to isolate. You do have an actual GPS location to where you're at.
All right. Well, then I will crawl my happy ass out of the wreckage.
Okay.
Look around. Do I see anybody?
Give me a fine check.
Crap. Okay. Visual.
Visual.
So remind me for favorite again. I rolled a 20. If I don't like it, I can roll again, but I have
But
to
you
take
have
it.
to take the second
Okay.
roll.
It's not rolled 2, take the higher.
Bless you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not 5 years.
Wanted to wait till you were done.
That's going to be a 15 total.
15 total. So you're looking around and you notice this dust cloud, and you take a little bit closer look and you realize it looks like a tractor that's heading towards you.
Oh, we're in a field.
Yeah, a field.
What kind of plane were we in? Was it like a?
No comments from the patent gallery.
Yeah, what plane was like a C-130 or was it a
No,
commercial?
it was
or
it was a commercial.
Okay.
Well, no, it was more of a private.
Yeah, that's
private
what I was
jet.
like a Lear?
Lear. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that was my
more like a
question.
Lear.
That's what I've got in my mind.
No, and that's reasonable. I was thinking like an Iron Man style jet as well.
Yeah, like his private jet, something similar to that.
Okay.
You know it's private. 'cause
Um,
it doesn't have as many ads as a commercial plane.
Gosh, dang it.
Several 3-minute ads. Anyways, the field that we're in, if I stood up, am I above the stalks or is it like could the combine
there's
not
no stalks.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll flag down the tractor.
I mean, it's a ways out.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like it's heading directly for you.
Okay.
At what's probably tractor top speed. Anyone that knows tractors knows they don't have a good top
At
speed.
the speed of corn.
What
Yeah,
about
it's
the
about 20 miles an hour.
what about the Lamborghini tractors?
Well, that's what
They're still tractors.
I know.
It's like that's what they were first, weren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they
It
made
was
first.
the
Was
engine
a tractor.
that was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the engine
but
that's good.
again, it's still a tractor. They're built
just
for
think so.
power, not speed.
You could put like a 911 in a tractor, and it's still going to go the same speed.
Yeah,
It's just going to take way more gas.
yeah.
It's a weight. It's a weight issue kind of thing at that point.
I get that.
Yeah, no. Someone
kinda
has
weighty.
definitely noticed, and they are heading towards you.
Okay, good. Then I'll
It's
call out.
definitely just kind of it's going to be a minute or two for him to get
That's.
back.
I would keep my eye on it, and once it gets close enough that we can engage, great. But otherwise, I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna assume Oh, give me a minute. I'll remember your names.
Alan?
Alan will hopefully spot me at some point, and if not, and if I see him, I'll flag him down. But I will. Do I know that Bill sacrificed himself?
You do
I don't
not.
think so, right?
Nope.
So yeah.
You
so
do know
if-
that he's in the cockpit, and the cockpit
I remember
is-
him kicking out the pilots. Yeah. So I will go to the front of the fuselage, and it's like, oh, it's Detritus.
gone.
Yeah, it's detritus.
There's a hole.
Detritus. Well, obviously that's a word you and I pronounce differently.
Well, detritus, but
Detritus.
it was two words I mixed together in my brain.
But in Texas,
It's okay.
it's
I
detritus.
put detritus and debris together into detritus.
And see,
Which-
I never heard it pronounced growing up, and I just called it detritus. Because there's no...
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no, that's fair.
And
That-
I've heard a lot of people pronounce like flotsam or flotsam
yeah,
differently.
yeah.
flotsam.
Yeah.
And it's actually flotsam.
Well, they think it rhymes with jetsam because it's the two words that are most commonly used. One's Latin, one's Greek,
Yeah.
but they effectively mean the same,
Hurt.
Exact
It hurts.
same thing.
doesn't it?
I'm going to have to go look it up now. It's not flotsam. It's going to bug me.
It's
literally
flotsam.
spelt float, Float, flotsam.
Flotsam.
There's no A in it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yep.
there's no A in it.
There's no A in it.
Flotsam
but it-
Jetsam, man. Two minions
Jetsam.
of Ursula the Sea Witch.
Yeah, the eels.
Well, it can be pronounced flotsam.
Yeah, I know. Now I got to go look it up, though. It's going to piss me off until I figure it out.
So, anyways,
yeah.
I will keep looking for Wyatt.
We're just going to call it Jetsam, no Flotsam.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a mess. I mean, yeah, you see.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna just. Oh well, I don't know these people. Bye. I don't
Yeah,
have
I know.
orders, and these are the closest thing I have. So
But no, looking at that, you're like, he's dead.
yeah,
I love
I'll
Zed's
pour
character
one out
sheet
for a
at
homie
home.
later.
Yeah. Kim could have survived it. Bill cannot.
That's valid.
I'm gonna say Zed is knocked the hell out
Sounds about right.
Sure.
because he got bounced around really good.
But yeah, I start pulling unconscious people out of the plane.
Okay.
If you see me and you comment, I'll help.
Yeah, Mary climbs out almost immediately after him, and I mean, she looks like she doesn't have a scratch on her. She's got like a bruise.
Yeah,
on
well, her name's
arm.
Mary Sue.
Mary Rockwell, but
I know.
Susie middle name.
You know what I meant. Literary.
I know literary. Yeah,
I just learned that the male version is called the Gary Stew.
A Gary Stew?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
I was like,
horrid.
horrible. If you called me a Gary Stew, we're fighting. I'd rather you call me a Mary Sue.
Yeah, right?
You're a literary Mary Sue. Thanks. I'll take that over Gary Stew. I'll punch you in the throat.
My name is Sue. How do you do?
And then if
now
it's
you're
an,
gonna die.
I assume overpowered objects are a hairy spoon.
Sure. While I'm helping you dig out people, I will.
Actually, they're a MacGuffin.
Deus Ex Machina.
Well, I know that.
MacGuffin is the
but
Scottish
it's like
version of Gary
that
Stew.
doesn't rhyme with Mary Sue.
I can always bring it back to Scotland. Anyways, I will, while we're helping pull
Was
people
not
out of the
expecting
wreckage
that.
that we happen to find, even if pieces, I will alert to you that I know approximately where we have fallen, at least geographically.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't have any knowledge of the United States as a person not from core Earth, but you know, longitudinally and latitudinally, I could tell you. Oh man, I almost went Flanders there for a second, but I was like, how could I positively? No, but yeah. I know that you're also not core Earth, right? You're
Right.
Nile.
He's Nile.
Yeah. So is Texas a thing?
Oh yeah.
Bill talked about it a lot. I thought it was a person.
the Cosm of Texas. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, clearly, very clearly. It's a microcosm. It's just A fixed
It's got
cosm.
Magic 1. It's Magic 1, Social 18, Tech 22,
Magic 1.
Spirit
Tech
24.
47, but only guns.
Yeah, there you go. Tech 28, but it only applies to firearms.
The
No,
law,
like one of the first laws is the law of guns.
of Texas. Everything's bigger.
That is so true.
Yeah. Deep in the heart of Texas.
That's one of their minor laws.
Yeah.
The heart of
Alamo.
Texas.
The law of Alamo.
God,
We've been driving 8 hours. What state are we in?
Texas. You instantly get a possibility. If you
I thought we
use it.
just got
Remember
it.
the Alamo.
I thought that's what we got into 8 hours ago.
We did.
This is Texas.
You can drive across Texas in 23 hours
So-
longest point to longest point.
From
To
one,
Orange.
the 1 point nearest the Gulf, all the way to the 1 point
Orange,
on the
Texas.
opposite side of the Panhandle is the same distance as it is from the east to the west coast. I was like, that's bullshit.
It's stupid.
And Alaska's bigger.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
even more bullshit, but you can't drive from one end to
No,
the
you
other.
You can.
I mean, you can if you got the right vehicle.
Yeah.
It
I mean-
requires a boat.
I served my mission in Texas, and they're like, "Oh, like, what's your area?" I'm like, "Well, how big's your mission?"
Yeah.
I'm like, it's the western half of Texas and the eastern third of New Mexico. And they're like, that's big. One of the areas I served in, one county, and there were 3 counties. One county was bigger than Delaware,
Oh, yeah.
and there were 3 counties that were the same size. I'm like, what the freak am I doing out here, man? It's just huge. It was just me and another guy, in a car with 2,000 miles.
At least you had a car.
Oh my
A lot of
gosh.
missionaries don't even get that.
Yeah, no, it was. It was.
Imagine them sending you there without a bike. Like, you got to walk it.
We
No.
biked because it was
Yeah.
a small town of like
Well, that's what I'm saying, but you're not
1,000
gonna
people.
hoof it.
Yeah, no,
No way.
no.
That's like hoofing in
You
New
could
Mexico. You're going to die.
You could cross the town that we were in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because it was small.
Anyways, we're pulling body parts out.
Oh yeah.
Our version of 9/11, but it'd actually be like Superman's crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we find Superman in the wreckage? No. We find no. We pull Sailor Moon out of Bill's armor. Like, what happened? I have a secret.
All
Maybe
right,
like
so
the
you
Master
guys
Chief.
Anyways, I tell you where we are, and
Pulling
that there's a
people
tractor
out.
coming our way.
And yeah, this tractor eventually comes up. A guy jumps out and comes running towards you.
Do the accent. Do the
I
accent.
mean,
Give him a Wisconsin accent.
What you doing in Texas? Don't you know?
Hey there, hosers! What you doing over there? This here is the great state of Texas.
I just moved here from Canada.
We're gonna have over some cheese, and we're gonna get some guns, and then we're gonna go play hockey.
But first, we got to get everybody a 10-gallon hat.
Okay. I can't say there's no hot ice rings in Texas. That's bullshit because one of my friends worked at a ice rink in the mall in Texas. Because yes, the mall was big enough to have an ice rink.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
We're losing our mall.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but it's okay.
We weren't using it. It's fine.
Buildings
Yeah.
in New York smaller than Texas malls.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The only mall bigger than the Mall of America is the Mall
So
of
much
Texas.
better than you think.
I'm just gonna smell it though. Oh, I might have a piece.
Yeah. That's my carb snack.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's better than I thought.
$1.25 at Family Dollar. I buy them out every time I go. It's like, here's $50. Give me all of them.
That's good. You should just buy direct.
It's Hawaiian pineapple. Oh. You guys want to split one?
Did you just eat the oxygen thing?
It's still pineapple flavored. It's good.
You guys want to split one? Yeah, sure.
Not gonna
Well,
die.
And I'm like,
I am not
I literally watch it go in. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, I'm gonna die tonight.
So,
So who's your next
silica
character going to be?
packets. They actually aren't poisonous. You can eat the contents. They say that you can't eat them because they're a choking hazard. That's it. It's just eating sand. Won't kill you.
It's an oxygen thing too.
Yeah, moisture.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I was like, that shoe's different. Oh, I know what that was. I don't apologize. Anyways.
And I bit
Tractor
into
pulled
it,
up.
and it was not nougat. It was not chocolate. It was the golden ticket.
Oh man.
We're on one tonight, man.
We are not getting very far tonight.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're doing pretty good. We're still pushing it. We're just also not.
We are not
Pushing
focused.
it over the edge. is what
We're
doing.
waiting to hear.
We are not
Yeah,
at all
Casey's
focused.
The
accent.
tractor's guy's supposed to talk.
Okay.
We're waiting
yes.
for him.
No, I mean, yeah, he comes. You guys okay?
No. We crashed.
Well, I can see that. You're in my west field.
No. Apologies.
Well, I mean, there's no need to apologize.
Well, I mean, it
It's
wasn't-
only
Is
sorghum.
everyone okay?
no. We don't know. We're still recovering.
I mean, it looks like you got one knocked out over there.
Wyatt.
Not Wyatt.
Not Wyatt.
Oh.
Zed.
Who?
Zed.
Zed.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Wyatt left a long time ago.
Wyatt graduated. I forgot. Zed.
Zed's probably half face is covered in bruises and stuff like that.
Oh,
he's
yeah. Zed
he's
looks-
out.
Yeah.
Zed looks beat up.
Can
Pretty
I
bad.
do? I pull out my medical tricorder. Do is it first aid or medicine?
Probably first aid. for this.
First aid.
Yeah, I could do both. I just need to know which one you want me to do. So
Yeah, first aid for this.
okay, I'll stabilize you with
Because
first aid.
he went through all
He's
of
stable.
I do believe he had 2 wounds.
Yeah, I don't remember which one allows me to heal.
First aid.
I think they both do. Is it first aid recovers?
Medicine just allows you to like check like doctor-y thingies.
Oh,
First aid
okay.
actually treats it.
Okay. Ooh, 18 on the die. I'll take that. So 5 plus 16 is 21.
So it's a
I
DN10.
mean, huh?
That's DN10, yeah.
I don't remember. I think he sets the DM.
No, it's a standard. It's a
Oh,
standard
is it?
test.
Standard modified by wounds.
Yeah.
So the wounds add into it.
So it's 2 wounds, so it's -2. So total of, you said 21.
Yeah.
So it'd be a 19.
Cool.
So that might just be
Okay, I don't want
Good.
curse. I want.
under skills.
Yes, that's what
Oh,
I want.
okay.
Skills. I'm not finding it.
It's after that. It's chapter 4.
Excuse me.
Before that.
I'm gonna have to.
I can write it for you.
I need a new book. Let me guess. That's exactly what it is. Okay, first aid is used to diagnose and treat ailments. First aid covers traumatic injuries represented by wounds. Healing wounds takes 10 minutes. Yeah, the DN is standard DM plus the patient's current wound penalty.
Okay, so 12 and I got a 21, so that's a
9 difference.
point
So it's good.
spread. Yeah.
So you heal 2 wounds?
Good success removes 2 wounds, and an outstanding removes 3.
Okay. So, but you're at 2, because 3 would put you down. So
Yeah.
all right, so we're good. So I don't need to spend a bone.
No.
on
Yeah, no.
possibility
He's
to-
good.
yeah.
You got him exactly
Excellent.
where you need him.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but again, it takes 10 minutes to do that.
Yeah,
and while he's
I
doing
would take
that,
an hour to help Zed if that's what it took.
Yeah, I know.
He's our talker, anyways.
I'll talk to the farmer. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Farmer Thomas.
Excellent, citizen Thomas. How many people can this tractor fit?
I mean, if everyone were actually conscious and capable, we could probably get 3 of us on it. 4 if someone doesn't mind hanging off the back. But we'd have to drop the plow for that.
I figured he dropped him when he saw the plane go down.
No, he just lifted the
Yeah, he was
plow
probably working.
up
and-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
and took off.
You can't just disconnect it like that.
That
yeah,
is true.
a plow is not an easy thing to remove.
I just remember hitting E on farming.
That's what That's what Hiroyoshi would do. Just boop, right? It's automated, right? No. Well, that's useless.
Let's see.
I should be able to just
Farming
put on goggles.
Simulator 19, I just pressed E.
But also,
yeah, that's a really nice thing. No, you can't do that on a tractor. It is not an easy process.
Let's see. So
Well, it is an easy process. It's just
It's involved.
involved, yes.
uh,
It was far easier to just, trouble. Lift, plow, put it in fourth, and press on the gas. And get all of 25 miles an hour across the field in a tractor with no shocks. Because tractors don't have shocks.
who or what are your nearest local authority?
Well, there's the city of Northgate. Yeah, it's not really a city.
And do they have a emergency protocol?
Kind of, sort of, but they'll probably send you on to Fort Hood.
Oh, fuck. In character, I'm okay. Out of character, I'm like, no.
Yes, for those that don't know,
Okay.
Northgate is the wart that grows off the giant north ass end of Fort Hood. And if you didn't know, Fort Hood is bigger than the state of Rhode Island.
Remind me, the plane that we were in was not. It wasn't. It was. It was Bill called it in, right?
No, I believe the Delphi Council did.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 'Cause I just remember. Was it Delphi Council? I remember faintly that we called in and they were like, "Get to here now." Right.
Yeah, they were like, "You're
Okay.
compromised. Get here."
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Delphi Eris or if
I mean,
it was something.
it was actually Eris that called
Okay,
it in.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
All right.
believe it, it was
Um,
actually Eris.
So were the employees on the plane either Delphi or Eris associates? Because basically at this point, Kano is either going to give a shit or not give a shit depending on who and what they are. You know what I mean?
I mean, you wouldn't know who they are specifically, who they're
Right, but would I
associated
know
with
that they're
it.
agents or associates?
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't know that.
Okay.
That is, you don't know if they're Eris. The character, does not know
Right,
if
and
they
that's
are
fine.
Eris or Delphi, or both.
Okay. Well, then that if I don't know, then I don't care. Ignorance is bliss. I'll tell Thomas. How many were there? There's one fallen, and then there's 4 of us because of Mary.
And the 2 pilots.
So 6.
Right, but I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah.
I'm saying we need to get away. They can wait for rescue, is what I'm saying. Like CERN can come in, or search and rescue, or whoever can facilitate a fallen plane, because there has to be some infrastructure in place. Maybe it's at Fort Hood. We, on the other hand, as agents, need to GTFO, and that's what I'm expressing. Maybe not in those many words, and I'll probably have Alan say it in a nicer way, but I'll whisper to Alan, "Hey, we need to out." But
I mean, I figure we got a good head start thanks to said shenanigans.
yeah, is there like a small piece of metal left over from Billiam that I can just like there's a little piece of his, like a gun nut or something? I'm just like, oh, buddy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Can we make it his Texas star plate? And it's just jagged.
It's all bent up, like
It's just like
it's broken, like
Yeah.
Captain America's
Yeah.
shield
Yeah,
after it gets.
roll me a percentage.
I will roll you
Do
a
it.
percentage.
Oh, you got this.
Brian,
Mm-hmm.
give me a 20% range.
A 20% range.
Yeah. If you want to roll it or just give me a random range, do that.
Oh, 20%.
Yeah, like
Like
So
1 to 20,
50 to 70, 80 to 100, whatever you feel.
40 to 60.
68.
Unfortunately, no.
That's fine.
I found
It
I
looks
found a
like,
single spent shell casing, and I'm like, I'm gonna make that into a necklace.
I was going to say you found a feed tray.
A what?
Feed tray.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. Cool.
I look at the cockpit and say, "It was nice knowing you, Bill. May your eggplant continue to grow."
Oh shit! I forgot I taught you emojis.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, we need to call in.
Do you have animals here, like horses?
I do not.
Oh, okay. You are not that kind of farmer. That's fine.
No.
All right.
Most of the people here that do, they're ranchers. I grow hay for them. Sell them hay. Feed.
Excellent. All right. So,
Was our contact in Fort Hood or was it separate? I think
don't know.
we knew where we were going, didn't we? Our heading.
Austin.
Oh, that's right, Austin. We're heading
Okay.
to
Austin.
All right.
One of you
not
two
near
guys
Fort Hood.
probably have a phone number
Actually,
you
it's
can
pretty
call.
close.
Oh, I thought they were.
I lived in Austin while I was on Fort Hood.
Oh, then I'm thinking of a different base. There's a bunch of bases in Texas.
There are. Fort Hood is right in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was stationed at Fort Bliss.
I was on Hood.
I was at,
I know Goodfellow is in San Angelo.
I was at Fort
Would you be so
Wichita.
kind as to convince this gentleman that we need to get to either some form of transport to Austin on our way, and then we can get search and rescue or whoever authority would be in position to take care of the wreck and the remaining survivors in whatever way you need to do so.
Oh, sure. And so, we're apparently trying to get to this Fort Hood.
No, Austin. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, we are. Sorry, I forgot you said it 10 seconds ago.
And despite this weird subconscious pull that we all have to avoid Fort Hood, we need to go there still.
Well, I mean, I informed the sheriff with my CB.
Well, good.
He should be on his way with the fire department and the ambulance.
Ah, excellent.
But, well, I mean, we a little ways out in my field.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
He kind of motions, and you do see a house a ways off. Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably a good half mile.
Like next to a silo.
Next to a silo.
Thought he didn't have no, because you said he grew his hay for. I was like, it'd be a barn. A silo is if he did grain.
Yeah.
I was like, the silos where
You're
he
being
keeps his
silly,
guns.
but yeah, he probably does grain sometimes. So the
Sorghum.
barn is probably more prominent than the house, but
Sorghum, soybean, hay.
Alfalfa, yeah.
yeah, alfalfa.
I
Corn
think
for ethanol.
we just gotta go to. It would be best if we went to his house, if that's okay with you.
I mean, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Sorry is going to be a bit of a walk.
That's fine. I don't walk much anymore.
He's 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Alan just starts flying.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, more room on the tractor for everyone else. Zed will fit on the plow just fine.
No, you're not putting anyone on the plow.
What?
No.
That'd be fun.
Those are razor sharp discs. They fall off. There's not going to be much
You
left of them.
said a fourth person could be on the
If we
plow.
No,
if we
if
drop
they
the plow.
if you drop the plow,
Uh-huh.
which he's more than willing to do,
Mhm.
it's not going to take too much time.
Mhm.
By the time he drops the plow, my shield will be back up.
I mean, no, not really. It's just two quick disconnects for the hydraulics.
Yeah, it's harder to get it back on than it is to take it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Two quick disconnects for the hydraulics, and then someone has to pull the pin when he pops it back a little bit to loosen it.
Mhm.
I wonder if I can make the tractor fly.
Oh my gosh.
Probably.
Probably.
Turn into,
Probably
like
could.
the train from.
But No,
third.
he has an entire jet to work with.
He does have an entire jet. And remnants of a power suit in there somewhere.
Yep.
Does
This is all
anyone,
that's remaining of the power suit.
does anyone else live at your home over there?
Well, there's my wife, Doris, and my son, Tommy.
All right. So, I'm just gonna grab Mary. The rest of you hitch a ride on the tractor. I'm gonna grab Mary. I'm gonna fly her over to the house. The rest of you can catch up, and we're going to introduce ourselves to the family.
Okay.
I am Ra.
Nice to meet you. I am the obfuscated. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tone it down.
All right, so
I'm just going to continue. While we're driving on the tractor, I'm going to playing with my data, my
Okay.
Zulu phone, trying to connect to whatever dark web errors thing I can, if I can attempt to do so, just to be like, hey, we're here, kind of, and we're alive, kind of, and also we're on track, kind of, and
We arrived 48 hours early.
yeah, we did.
we
Portals do it.
arrived 12 hours ahead of schedule.
Although we may
Yeah, probably.
we may
actually
be using
closer
the
to
remainder
15.
of that
Yeah,
in transit
yeah.
to get from Site Bravo to Site Zulu.
So okay, who's on the tractor then?
Me and Zed.
Zed and the two pilots.
Oh
All
no, we don't care about the.
But the
Well,
pilots
I
are going to
care about
join.
the pilots. Might as well
They
take
are
them all
human.
with you.
They're not going to stay by the wreckage. They might stay at the farmhouse to deal with stuff,
Yeah,
but they're not going to stay at the wreckage. There's no reason to. Even for them, there's no reason to stay at the wreckage. Okay. So you get there and to the house, and you can, well, near the house, and you can see a woman and probably about 16-year-old, kind of looking. I mean, no, they don't have shotguns.
I don't know if I saw the dude flying at me. I'd be like, this ain't
Again,
Kansas,
it's
son.
been about 6 months in,
I
so
know.
this stuff is,
Normal.
it's new,
Yeah.
but they understand it happens.
It's like, this ain't Kansas, boy.
It's very much a, hi, are you like those people that are fighting for reality in these other, what are they called?
Storm Knights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys those?
Where's my recruit card?
Reckon so. Reckon is a word that one of your Texans taught me.
Ah, interesting. Is he with you?
No.
He's
In spirit.
with all of us. He's here. He's
No.
there. He's in my heart. He's
Our plane crashed, and I think he sacrificed himself to save us. Truly a noble death.
Okay, at this point, I should have rolled her name down. Doris.
Doris and Tommy.
At this point, Doris turns and tells Tommy, "You go get on the phone and dial 911. Let them know what's going on. Let them know a plane crashed.
Yes. Thomas.
Is anyone hurt?"
Somehow, not too bad. Don't know how.
Yeah, at this point, because he's healed, he's like, oh yeah, Bill just crashed the plane for no reason.
Oh, the reason was Zed, but
No, Zed that built.
The reason actually was Zed. Zed would have died. Because you would have gotten enough wounds from just ricocheting around.
Yeah, but then Fred would be playing the Sailor Moon character.
Yeah, he would have.
but yeah.
Well, Zed was. Then I said, if you want to do it, push the button. And he
Fred,
pushed
get
the button.
to your mic.
I'm right here.
No.
Not my fault. The chair goes back.
Do you want the roller chair?
No, because then I'll be over there.
Just slowly
Don't.
inching away.
Just
Fred,
I'll
roll
look up
back.
and be like, Fred,
Get out of the table.
get out of the corner.
I'm in the corner.
When you've had 16 ex-wives, it's a little hard to be intimate with the microphone again.
Oh man.
Hey man, he looks good for 64. I'm just saying.
I don't know. If I, want,
Sorry, I can't read or write.
I don't know if I want to hear the phrase "be intimate with the microphone" ever again. Dear goodness. God.
It's what Sarah likes.
Yes.
That's how she
See
can
the monster
hear
you
us.
have created, Sarah? And our viewers didn't even get to see you over October.
Oh yeah, they're angry.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'll say Thomas called them in over his CB.
Well, Thomas probably just told the sheriff something happened.
Oh,
He didn't know what happened. Letting him know that it's a plane crash, well, they'll be a little more prepared.
that's true. So can we come in?
Oh, I might.
No, I think we're just going to wait outside for the sheriff.
Oh, okay. It's just
Excuse me.
it's a little warm here.
Mary's like, yeah, Texas gets hot.
Mhm.
And it's still kind
dead.
of only spring.
I'm dead.
Look,
You know, I'm not even sure what. You know, it doesn't matter. It's whatever time of year I need it to be.
That's true.
look, Ghost of Bill Burton. I know that you're like, but you're from the Nile, and I'm like, yeah, it's hotter here. I can't explain why.
It's the Texas cosm.
Good old Louisiana. Hey, crocodiles too. They're a little different.
These ones don't talk.
Also, they're alligators. Crocodiles are in Florida.
Alligators are.
In both.
Yeah.
They're more.
Actually, I think Texas also has the saltwater crocodiles.
They do
Gulf.
down in like Galveston and stuff.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas has got like 5 different climates.
I'm aware. I was in Corpus Christi for 8 months.
Ugh.
Yeah. I saw more of Mexico across the bay than I did anything, in Texas.
I was in Fort Bliss for a year and a half.
Sorry.
I was on Fort Hood for 2.5.
That's
Really
even
sorry.
worse. I was at Fort Huachuca but that's
Yeah, but
Arizona,
that's
which is a lot better.
Hey, I was the dumbass that decided tanks sound fun. You know who has tanks? Fort Hood. Fort Hood has a lot of tanks. Fort Hood has an extremely large number of tanks.
You know who else has tanks? Ukrainian farmers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, I literally was like, you know who has even less tanks now?
Russia.
Russia is now putting 1950 tanks back into the front line.
Service.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
And Ukraine has Abrams.
It's going to be great.
Ask the Iraqis how it turned out putting 1950s tanks up against Abrams went.
What I understand is they're going to use those 1950 tanks for field artillery. They're not
Yeah,
going to use them
gonna
for
do-
tanks
That'd be valid.
Cross walls. Yeah.
because they have to send back their artillery back to get rebarreled and stuff like that. So they're using.
I think I missed it.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
And
And then you let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I have been killing so many mosquitoes this winter. Yeah. And like, I get to the bathroom and I find another mosquito and I'm like, where did you come from?
From your water tank.
Know who else has tanks? All of us for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
I'm tanksful.
Mm-hmm.
Which we probably won't have a whole lot of streams going on.
We will
during that.
most likely have 0 streams
Yeah.
during that week.
it's a Saturday. Oh no, it's the third day.
It's a
Oh,
Thursday.
we just figured this out. Yeah, yeah. I was like, we just went
It's
over this.
The fourth Thursday.
in November.
Shut up, Tony and Fred. You guys are stupid.
Starting in 1941.
Yeah. You started in 1941.
I was not that old.
Yeah, I will
God, that'd
be
make
down
you-
at my brother's for Thanksgiving, and I'm probably going to stay out there 2 Fridays, so I won't be available Friday.
That's fine.
What about Sunday?
We're
I'll
just,
be back up Sunday, but I don't know if anyone's going to want to play Sunday.
yeah, we're most likely not doing any streams that weekend.
Okay.
That's valid.
Be with your family.
Yeah.
I'll be working.
Yeah, kids don't need you anyways.
Fair.
Hey,
Also,
It happens.
my kids are 27 and 25.
yeah.
Doris.
Doris. Yes. No.
You
We'll
can't
just
come
wait out
in.
here for the police.
All right.
Alan hears in his head, if you build it, they will come. It sounds like something
freaking
Alan would hear. in
I'm
his-
just like, shut up, Zed. You're unconscious.
I build a rocket.
He's like, Zed's like, I can make them come faster.
It's Wyatt. It's Wyatt upgrading the hockey stick to a baseball bat. Didn't we say that if Zed dies, you should bring Wyatt back?
Not Wyatt.
Wade. And
Wade.
and I'm planning on playing Wade. I have Wade's character sheet right here.
Good.
Yes. We will get into that.
Mhm.
This is probably going to be a very RP heavy session.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good. I'm cool with that.
So, yeah. Eventually, Tommy comes back out and says, "Okay, the sheriff said he got a hold of range control. They're bringing out some of the fire suppression equipment. Think they also said they're sending an MP unit."
Sure.
Doris is like, "All right, keep our guest company. I'm gonna go get some iced tea for them."
Excellent.
I'm diabetic. we all are now.
Yeah, right. It's because it ain't unsweetened.
No,
No, this is Southern Texan tea.
Southern Texas
Woo!
tea.
You're like it's a
What
pound of
is
sugar
this? A little
and
bit
honey.
of tea with our sugar?
Yeah.
That's right.
Here's a pound of sugar and tea, or and honey in your tea. Oh my god. Candy fruit, why not? Fuck it.
I feel my stomach crystallizing.
Yeah. Something in me rejects this.
Just it hurts a little bit, but it's gonna hurt way more coming out.
Feel you kidding? Poop out squares.
Oh yeah. Wombats. Don't.
Oh, is that what it is?
Don't buy dice
I
from
knew,
wombats.
I knew it was a creature. I can't remember which creature it is that poops out squares, but
They poop out cubes, man.
that's what I mean.
Full on cubes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like-
Flat square.
Just
beep beep beep.
it's like that cartoon of Mickey when they're in Christmas.
Oh.
They don't have any money. And they're just like it's like slicing off like it's see-through bread.
Yeah.
That's how two-dimensional it is.
Is it Goofy? Is it Goofy, Donald, and Mickey, or is it
Yeah,
just Goofy?
yeah.
and
It's
Mickey?
Goofy, Donald, and Mickey.
Yeah.
The trio.
Well, the thing that poops out squares would be a printer.
That too. I mean, I specifically said animal, but
That's okay.
is a printer a type of animal? It could
Yes.
It could be.
Very
be. It is in Torg.
Well, with AI coming out, like
I
you
mean,
could
there
have
is a
pet
video
printer.
game console that eats people.
Valid.
In Russia.
Very valid. What?
Hey, they're mass distributing now. You guys dealt with one of those.
We did.
Yeah.
That was one of the very earliest games.
Yeah. Fred grenaded us. I nearly died.
You did not.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
he
you
did.
did.
He was the
I
only one
know.
with computers.
No, I threw in
It was
a.
non-lethal.
It was
a
but
flash
It
grenade.
was. We were like,
It was a
what
flash
are the
grenade.
rules for this? Oh. Yeah,
And I
it's
think
not
we
good.
still did the rules wrong.
Yeah.
According,
We
Sure.
did.
That was like the third
Yeah, if
episode.
it's
We didn't know
non-lethal,
nothing.
it doesn't do wounds at all.
Mhm.
It only does shock.
Yeah, it can KO you and put you down, but you won't die from it.
We didn't know
I
that,
just
but
That
added
was
it
also
as
like
it's-
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We were still in the not the shed. What's it called? The garage.
No, we were at a local game shop.
we were
Oh,
were
this
at
is before
Totem
me?
Totem.
Oh yeah. yeah,
Oh damn!
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
We started at Totem Tricycle. Asa was with us
okay.
for a while.
I didn't know that you guys had played before me.
Mhm.
I thought we all got together in the first game with.
It's okay, honey. I'm a virgin. The look on your face is like, I'm distraught. You guys played without me.
I mean, you guys did that a lot. Still do it. No.
How long does it take for the
Tractor.
I was like paracetamol. No, that's a
Paramedics and
Sheriff
Sheriff?
seemed-
Yeah.
it probably takes them about
Sorry, this is
roughly
Texas.
5 minutes.
Only ibuprofen 800 milligram.
No,
that's
this is
Army.
Fort Hood.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Doc? I'm bleeding
Two
out every
rippets and
orifice.
ibuprofen.
I'm bleeding out every orifice there is. 800 milligrams ibuprofen. Change your socks.
And drink water.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
drink
how,
water.
how else are you supposed to put the horse pill down?
Mhm.
Horse drink water.
Horse pill. Yes. Drink water.
Drink water, drive on. So now I'm a drill sergeant. She said,
Rub some dirt in it. You be alright.
Go walk, go run for a mile. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll find something else to bitch about.
Real quick.
Oh.
I'm losing my
my
toenails.
gosh. Jeez, I just remember when one of our leaves we had an ex-drill sergeant that was a platoon sergeant. And he was the highest ranking platoon sergeant. So when the first sergeant went on leave for the December leave, he took over. Well, he loved PT. Especially running.
Yep. Yep.
And as we're down to like half strength in our company because everyone's on leave or doing red cycle details. Red cycle details are either you get a really awesome detail or you get the shittiest detail on the planet.
Yep.
Believe it or not, KP on Fort Hood was awesome.
Interesting.
Well, KP on Fort Hood was you get up at 4 in the morning, you go to the kitchen, the dining facility, and you unload all the food for the day. And then the cooks feed you. You ask, are you going to need us tonight? And if they do, you go back at about 2, unload a truck again, and go on your merry way.
KP duty for us was 2 weeks of every single dish that was ever dirtied in that kitchen you washed.
We had
And we had
civilians
and
that
we
did
had
that.
we had a Hobart. Well, I was the civilian that did that.
Okay. Sucks to be you.
It sucks
doesn't
to be me. Freaking hated KP, man.
No, but yeah, that was actually one of the best red cycle details you could get because you got up at 4, you were done by 6, you were right there at the chow hall, and the cooks were like, "Yep, we're not open for breakfast yet. Let's get you fed."
You got the hottest
You got
portion.
the hottest portion. They were like a mother chicken to you. Do you want some of this? You want this?
Oh yeah, man. Chef, man.
Oh,
Chef.
yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Army cooks. You're nice to your army cooks. Period.
yes, that's one of the
It
three
doesn't
people
matter
you're
how
nice to.
awful the food is. If they say, "Is it good?" you say yes.
Chef, Chappie, and who else?
Mechanics.
Mechanics.
Three
I never had to deal with mechanics.
Oh, I had to deal with mechanics.
three people I was told you had to be nice to is the cooks, the supply, because you want your shit, and S1, because they can mess up your leave.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a few, but mechanics
Depends on where you're at.
It depends on what your MOS is.
Nobody will shit
Being
on
a
Susie
tanker-
right now.
Mechanics are important.
Yeah. Supply, not so much.
Supply, well,
Can't even call
Kinda,
her
sort
an
of.
NCOIC anymore because she's a warrant. I was like, no, honey, you're just in charge. It's like, oh, fuck.
yeah, no, it's like you are nice to supply because supply gives you shit if you're nice to them.
Yeah,
But
she's-
supply can't really do a whole lot to screw you over.
Yeah, they can.
Well,
It depends on what you're asking.
Yeah.
yeah. It
If it's
depends on
official,
what's
they
going on.
can't because they have
if
to
you're a
file.
dick,
If
they
it's
can just be
official-
like,
But
Yeah, if it's
like
not
if you're
really
Delta
official,
and you have a pallet of energy drinks and you want to shift some shit around, that's doable. They're like, hey, can I get a case? Yep. What do you need? Yeah,
but
my,
yeah,
my
mechanic-
wife's
you
in
don't
charge of
mess with
coffee and energy
mechanics.
drinks right now, and they're like, we
why
want
do you
that.
not mess with the mechanics? Because they fix your shit.
Yeah, and it's not like they won't fix it; they'll just postpone it. They're like, oh, we're gonna
Or
put that
they
off.
will be like, oh yeah,
That part's not in. That part's not in.
that
You're
part's not in.
"Come
Or
on."
it'll be like
Yeah.
4:45 on Friday. Oh, your part's in.
Yeah.
Someone needs to stay behind to
Oh.
lock your vehicle
Yep.
after
Oh.
we're done.
oh, that hurts.
Oh, hey, guess what? Your vehicle's on lockout for 2 weeks. What? Fuck. I love it because Susie's supply and Trevor, Scout, is mechanic. I'm like, oh man, and they're both in the 660, so if they want to fuck with you, they can.
Yeah.
Oh, you got nothing done? Great.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
we had one of my mechanics really like to point at the tank has this huge exhaust.
Yeah.
It's a turbine engine. It has a huge exhaust. In big bold letters, it says no step. So this guy's like, see that? Yeah. No stupid tanker exert pressure.
That's good.
Like, son of a bitch.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Back to I will get
It's
on.
okay.
No,
mechanic
I'm
stories.
just pretending
Yeah.
that Doris is former tanker, and
Yeah.
she's just bringing this shit up with Alan.
Trying to teach Tommy how to, because they're all very patriotic. They're going to
Oh,
go
yeah,
serve
yeah.
their country.
Oh,
Yeah, Tommy's gonna be the next Billiam.
Okay.
No,
I know your
my
name's not
first
Billiam,
tour
but
It's
in
okay,
Kuwait,
it's
okay.
we had a mechanic that had not been a mechanic and was an E5, and he did the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's E E5.
Literally, yeah, E5, a mechanic. So they expected him, but he was not a mechanic. When he got to Fort Hood, he got drafted into the honor guard for Fort Hood.
E5 sergeant.
So he
Yeah.
made his E5
In the army.
Yeah,
in the
well,
army,
yeah.
sergeant. But yeah, he went from like low rank to E5 in the honor guard, never having
Oh.
done
Yeah.
a job as a mechanic. And then he got done with his time as honor guard and was put in our mechanic unit.
Like those people who go green to gold and they go from enlisted to officer and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. As
Green
an
to gold's
officer.
good.
Green to gold is
Depending
better
on-
Butter bars are bad.
That's fair. That's fair.
than, green to
or
gold
like-
is good.
Wow. It depends on the person, but
ROTC, those are the ones you don't like.
yeah.
Usually green to gold are usually pretty good.
Yeah, usually because they've dealt with stupid lieutenants.
They were already
That's
enlisted and they've
That's
dealt with the.
They know how to read maps.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's ROTC and college ones that have never been in the military, and this is all new to them, and they're trying to tell an E8 what to do, or an E9 what to do. I outrank you, Sergeant Major.
I
That's a
And that
I don't
was
know
a
if I
good
would
one.
ever say that to a Sergeant Major's face.
No, there was. I don't remember if it was my
Because the
unit or
Sergeant Major was like,
another.
yes, let's go have a conversation behind some closed doors real quick.
No, here's what happened. Here's the story as I heard it.
Getting off
This
track.
lieutenant was trying to tell this sergeant major what to do. Sergeant major wasn't having any of it. And the lieutenant turned to the colonel and said, "Colonel, will you tell your sergeant major to stand at the position of attention when he's talking to me?"
Oh no.
The colonel looked at the lieutenant and said, "Lieutenant, you will stand at the position of parade rest when you are addressing my sergeant major." And walked off.
Oh, good for that, Colonel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Colonels
You know what the
don't-
chain of command is? It's the chain I go get and beat you until you follow my command.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said it takes about 30 minutes for.
I said 8.
Oh, my bad.
No, 30 minutes is how long Casey's been talking about. No,
Okay.
Probably not wrong.
no, we're just giving you shit.
Look, it's
Here's the thing.
I can't
like,
proceed the story.
Sarah-
I'm dead.
Sarah has never heard most of my stories from the military.
That's okay.
Most of my family doesn't know what happened to me in the military.
Sharp does.
Absolutely nothing happened to me in the military. It was really, really boring.
It was really no that sergeant mechanic, which I didn't even fit. He made life interesting in Kuwait. This is what I was trying to get to. Is this guy was called to a tank to fix the hydraulics on the tank. He undid the hydraulics hose, pulled it off, was doing this, and he turned on the pump.
Does he still have a face?
I mean, hydraulics doesn't do a whole lot to skin.
Oh, if you assume it would be hot.
No, it's not hot.
Okay.
The tank hadn't been running and working.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of the thing. I was like, okay, we're having problems with the hydraulics. We write it up. They get to it when they get to it. Even in Kuwait, it took him time to get to it. But yeah, this guy is literally like, flip. And it's like, and literally my tank commander yells at me, Roberts, go get the mechanic. Sergeant, I don't remember his name, and that's probably a good thing. And I mean, I literally just ran to the medics. Sorry, yeah. I ran to the medics, and they're like, what's up? And I said, Sergeant so-and-so is on my tank. The guy didn't ask what had happened. He grabbed his medical bag and took off to my tank.
Gosh.
And all I said was, this sergeant is on my tank. No questions beyond.
It's a good medic right there. What's 65 whiskey? 95 whiskey? Yeah.
Don't know.
The 68 whiskey. There's a TV show.
Yeah. No, I have a.
But no, that's
Actually
what it
watched
was. Is like I get to the medic sergeant and the other medic. We had two medics that were attached to us because we were basically a tank company in the middle of nowhere. So we have our medics and our mechanics are embedded with us. I get to the medic, say, this guy's on my tank. I mean, they told me what he'd done.
Mm-hmm.
That he sprayed himself in the face with hydraulic fluid.
Mm-hmm.
The mechanic, or the medic, why do I keep saying mechanic? The medic just heard, he's on my tank. Didn't ask didn't ask me any questions. Just grabbed his big aid bag and took off. At a dead run.
It's like prepare for the worst.
That's how you know you
football
done messed up, Ron.
I mean, literally, this guy, another mechanic told me this story about him. He was opening his MRE with his bayonet. Of course, he had affixed his bayonet and was pulling like this. You can guess what happened.
Was he trying to get out of the army?
Don't
Well,
know.
No, he was trying to get promoted to lieutenant.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Apparently, stupidity.
anyway.
is line for promotion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So they get there.
They arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Who is they?
The sheriff. Sorry.
So they get there before we do?
Huh?
No,
You guys are
no.
there.
You guys get there.
You're being served sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
Or tea. They just call it tea in Texas.
I mean, of course.
Ain't no other way.
So the sheriff arrives, and he looks out, and he's like, "Oh, I see it back there, still smoke." Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the tea will do that to you.
It will.
Oh, so. But yeah, the sheriff looks around, looks at all you guys. So where are you from?
Well, that's a long story. And,
And he pulls out a notepad and a pen and is like, "Yep,
all right.
let's hear it."
Okay.
Classified.
My people
Zed
call
is
that.
actually awake at this point.
My
Zed-
people
Zed
call
wakes
their
up, goes
land.
classified, and passes back.
No, Zed would be
People-
awake again because you were healed.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you're
You woke up. We needed you awake so that you could
right on the
ride on
tractor.
the tractor. So you and I were chillaxing. My people call their homeland Ipon.
you spell that for me?
Yeah, Japan, but not. I write out the kanji for it.
I know, but even I was like, did he just say Nippon? Because it didn't sound like Nippon to me.
Hey, is it Nippon?
Nippon?
Nippon.
I'm like,
Nihongo.
okay.
Nihongo wa.
Yeah, I mean, someone that a Texan's not gonna know that.
No.
So yeah, he's like, can you spell that for me?
In your vernacular, Japan.
Oh, got it.
I mean, I very clearly look like I'm Japanese.
To another Japanese or Chinese, yes.
Whoa,
Texan?
to a Texan,
You look Korean.
I look. Oh shit! No, they know what Japanese are like. They fought them. I mean, they think all Orientals are Japanese. All Asians are Japanese. Probably even Indians are Japanese.
I mean, a Texan is not going to be able to recognize one Asian ethnicity from another.
That's fair.
You're Asian. He knows that.
Yep.
When you say Japan, he's like, okay.
Yeah, I was a passenger on the plane and it crashed.
Can you tell me what caused it to crash? Do you know? That'll expedite this a bit.
I was like out of character. I don't remember. It was turbulence and some other stuff.
It was the reality turbulence.
Yeah.
Turbulence?
Turbulence.
Turbulence.
Did you get it this time?
No, it's still doing this. It's a gnat. It's not a mosquito though.
Yeah.
That's just an annoying like fruit fly or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit a patch of turbulence. Turbulence.
Was it engine failure?
No, just
Turbulence?
I type in some stuff and I pull up like lift and drag, and it's a very complicated mathematical formula, but essentially
It's like, oh, right, hold on, let me get a picture of that.
Sure.
Pulls out his phone, snaps a couple pictures.
Oh, I airdrop it to him.
He doesn't have an iPhone.
What's that?
He doesn't have an iPhone.
Oh, what does he have?
An Android.
You can airdrop on Android. It's just not. It's not called airdrop. Everything you can do on an iPhone, you can do on Android, except for like 3 things. And that iPhone's like, you can't do that because iPhone. It's just not called that. But yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, take the picture.
Yeah. All right. Turbulence. Your pilot's lost control?
Yes, in that. So I'm gonna say a thing, and this is Kano talking. So I'm gonna say a thing, and it's. I don't want you to take it the wrong way. We had another member of our party, and he forced the pilots out of the cockpit. Unfortunately, I don't think he survived. But we were experiencing turbulence prior to that. It wasn't as a result of.
The plane was crashing.
Yeah. We had a gentleman who felt and potentially thought he could do better and saved the lives of the pilots in that respect. And of course, the pilots can speak up and offer their perspective as well, either cementing my opinion or not.
Well, we were flying over the Indian Ocean.
Oh, the pilot.
And then suddenly,
I was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
Bill,
I'll be the pilot.
Spirit of Bill.
I'll be the pilot. We're flying over the Indian Ocean when suddenly we were over Texas. Something happened, and
Still got away.
the ailerons failed, and we started going down like I've never seen this before. We couldn't even dead stick it. It just would. It was as if someone was pushing the nose down.
Yeah.
And Zed's not talking.
I
at
think
all.
just like what happened with Sullenberger is the Boeing plane screwed something up and there was an altimeter. And...
No, Sullenberger was bird strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are correct.
No, we're talking
What
about
am I thinking of?
the 747 Maxes.
You are correct. The M71 and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I followed what you were saying.
No,
Followed what
yeah,
you were
yeah,
saying.
valid.
Okay. So, yeah, the sheriff's writing this down. He asks a few more questions.
Yeah, we.
The fire department gets there and they just kind of start heading out into the field. The ambulance arrives and is like, "Is anybody in need of medical attention?"
I don't think so.
I mean, Zed looks like he needs a little help.
Zed
Yeah,
looks-
they are looking at Zed.
I did pretty good.
Says
You did
this-
good, but we'll just
It's
send
just covered in
Zed
blood,
along.
and it's not mine.
Zed's just sitting there. He's not really talking at all. He's just.
He's having a hard time.
Yeah.
You can take that one. It's fine.
Yeah. There. Would you like to go to the hospital, sir?
He likes no.
We can't afford that. We don't have insurance. This is America.
Ambulance ride out in freaking boonies. That's like a $30,000 bill.
I saw something on. I think it was. I know. Somebody said something to. Who's the old guy that's trying to be president but failing? The rich guy.
Biden?
Biden. Thank you. He made a comment and someone said, "Ambulance is not your taxi to the hospital." And then somebody underneath was like, "Then what the fuck is it then?"
Right?
I was like, "Yeah. What other purpose does it serve?"
Go get your pizza.
I mean, there's a couple other, but yeah, that's a big one. That is a big one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Would love to answer as many questions you have, but we are on a timeline. We actually have to rendezvous at, I assume, Fort Hood. We had to go to a fort or just in Austin.
We're going to Fort Hood.
Okay.
Yeah,
At this point, we're going to Fort Hood.
I mean, it's fine.
they're gonna have.
I got clear orders,
Yeah.
and I don't know what they are as Tony, but as Kano, I would know.
You didn't really get clear, or your clear orders were
Get to
go
the
with
plane.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Get
thought
to
it
the
was.
plane and
I thought
get-
it was take the plane to Austin and meet. I guess it was just get out of.
Yeah,
Pan
get out of
Pacifica.
yeah.
Okay.
At that point, it was just
All right.
get
If
out
it's
of Pan
nondescript, I'll just
Pacific.
say, oh, yeah, we need to get to Austin at the very least, Fort Hood for sure.
Got to get to a base to figure
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we need
Check
to
in. Let them know Bill died.
Yeah. I don't. We're not. We are loosely associated with the U.S. Army, but also you know how important it is that we. What's the word? Check in at the correct time and date.
Well, we got range control and the MP's coming out, so when they get here, you can talk to them.
Okay. MPs from Fort Hood.
Yes,
Okay.
that's a long way off, though.
Well, yeah.
Can we meet them halfway?
No,
We could potentially
the
get
base
transit,
is still 100% ID lockdown, and they need military personnel to vouch for you.
Understandable.
That's valid. We can wait. We're near Northgate.
We're in our Northgate.
Northgate.
Excuse me.
Do we have a phone number to contact the Delphi Council at all?
Do you have a phone?
Yeah, he gave me one.
Yeah, they
Oh,
both.
that's right.
They both
I
have
mean,
phones.
technically, yes.
I'm calling the Delphi Council.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
still auto programming the dark web to contact Eris. So I did say
Okay.
that earlier.
You did.
I'm
Just
con-
an SOS landed
It's
12 hours
just-
early. All that shit.
it's very much spotty signal.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Northgate. There's nothing there. There's no
Can I
reason
borrow
to
a
pull.
landline? My signal on this phone isn't.
What is that? No. Kano's like a landline. What? No, he knows. What he's been ether
I mean,
connected.
they're
He
like,
knows.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can use the phone.
I go up and I call the Delphi Council and say, "This is where we're at. We're here 12 hours early. There's been an accident. Send somebody quick."
They're like, okay,
Landlines must be like ley lines
we
to
will
you.
contact the authorities in the area and let them know.
And there's the sheriff is here. How much can we tell them?
Get to Fort Hood.
Do we have permission to
Tell him enough to get to Fort Hood. And
Yeah.
That's it.
Get to Fort Hood. We'll make sure that
Can you call the sheriffs and so we can borrow one of their cars?
no, we can't have you just taking police assets.
Low profile.
Yeah,
We
in a
will
crashed
contact
plane.
Someone. Does Fort Hood know you're there?
They don't know
Not
there
yet,
were
no.
Delphi Council. They know a plane crashed in a field.
But
Okay,
MPs are in
so-
transit. So
MPs are in transit.
Okay,
In range
we
transit.
will contact the MPs and make sure they get you on base and where to take you. Okay.
Thomas, do you have a Timmy Horton? No, it's in Canada.
He's Wisconsin, so he might. Just like shipping
I was
Bluebell
like,
out.
what's the Texas? It would be a Krispy Kreme, probably.
Tasty Freeze.
They do donuts that taste.
Whataburger.
Oh yeah, I miss it.
Oh god.
I miss their Texas toast tuna melt, not melts, tuna melts. What the crap? I wish on a tea cake. Their Texas toast melts. Oh,
Their burgers are really good.
when we were in Galveston, and I was like, okay, Andy, we've got to have this food, like Bluebell ice cream, things I had been talking about for years at this point. And I was like, and the airport they had 2 Bluebells and a Whataburger. We had a Whataburger. I had them out. I'm like, this is fantastic. And she like looked at me and goes, this is like a normal burger. I was like, Andy, I love you, but that's not okay. She was also like, the ice cream's decent. And I'm like, oh, we're going to have a conversation about
All
this.
right. So we are going to take a quick break right now.
Breaky break.
So
Excellent.
we will be back in 10 minutes. So about 8:36.
40 after.
Okay.
Come on.
Woo.
There we go. And we're back, and we are continuing Torg Eternity.
Fantastic.
So our characters are now just kind of hanging out at a farmhouse, basically in the middle of Texas,
Yeah, waiting for the MPs to
waiting
show up.
for MPs to show up.
Would it be fine to hand wave the time?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta sit here 3 hours.
It takes them probably 30 minutes, because I know that road, and you can't drive it fast.
Sure.
30 minutes is cutting.
Listen, we
half
just
of it.
survived a crash. Like, I'm cool just sleeping, like, spending the night. Let my psyche recover, Casey.
Just cuddle up with Doris.
No.
Yeah, it takes them about 30 minutes, and the MPs are like, you, in the car now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Story
one
of
of
my
the
life.
MPs goes up and starts talking to the sheriff. You don't hear it because they're really herding you to the cars.
If you see it, take a look right here.
It's pretty amicable, it seems like. But yeah,
Sorry,
it's
Butterfield.
definitely one of the MPs is stopping and chatting with the sheriff. They load you in the back of their cars because they have to.
Sounds good.
And then they take off. And they're going pretty fast down this. The road is repaired, but it's very windy.
Yeah. But the turbulence in the vehicle is way less than the turbulence in the plane was, so I'm still okay.
It's air cushioned.
Right?
I pushed the button.
No!
Again, you're in the back. Oh, never mind. This is Zed. He designed a special button.
You don't think for a second Zed didn't find the black box and is currently carrying it with him? He's like, I can do cool shit with this.
I probably did find it, but it's one use only.
Make an SR-72 out of it.
If the black box is immortal, how come they don't make the whole plane out of the black box? I don't mean immortal, I mean indestructible.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
sometimes I like to be... I want the people who watch this to
Specific.
know that I'm smart.
To make sure you're not an idiot, yeah?
Yeah.
So you said immortal, my brain was like an immortal object in like a video game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
That's what literally clicked across
That's
my
literally where my brain went, too, because I've been watching Sword Art Online
Anthony,
Abridged.
Anthony, you reminded me of an awful joke that I absolutely cannot repeat on stream.
head. Text it to me.
Sign up on our Patreon and you'll see the joke next week.
No, this one would get us banned on Patreon.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
It's that bad.
Free speech. You can type whatever you want.
And it takes us 30 minutes to get back?
Yeah.
Takes them 30 minutes to get back?
Well, no, it takes
It's
them
30 minutes
longer.
just on that road.
Yeah, for them it's 30 minutes on that road,
Oh.
but they're not in as big a hurry going back as they were to get to you.
Y'all got any of those MREs? I've been hearing nothing but good things about that.
I mean,
Chili Mac.
um,
Yeah, that's actually
Chili Mac is a good one.
Yeah.
That's the one that's got the
Chili
vegetable.
Mac is a good one.
I literally ate a chili mac MRE with the vegetable crackers and the cheese whiz, and I was like, I got to go to the Winco and buy vegetable crackers and cheese whiz, the American cheese whiz.
Yeah.
It created a craving.
Yeah,
in me,
dude,
and I
it's
was
the
like,
it's
shit.
the worst because you're like, I'm gonna have you eat. I'm like, well, where the heck am I getting MREs at midnight?
I mean, every single day.
You have like 30 boxes. I don't
do.
I don't anymore.
My wife did
Yeah, I
field
can't
training
get boxes.
exercise, and she came
I
home
don't
with
know.
3 boxes full of MREs. I was like, "What are we gonna do with these?" She's
You
like,
can give me
"Okay,
one."
eat it." I'm not gonna. I'll give you a MRE. I don't give you a whole box. I pick and choose.
Give him Class B.
Yeah, I think
He's
I
not bad.
Yeah, B's not super bad. B's
No,
not
I have,
optimal, but it's not bad.
I think right now I have 8 meal A's. I have 7 meal B's. I have a shit ton of meal C's.
Yeah, the problem is my MREs are expiring now. So
Go ahead and eat them.
yes,
We
but I want to replenish them,
we
and I know how much they cost.
we used to buy surplus for our food storage, but the cost balance just wasn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was I was bringing home the MREs that I was not eating.
Yeah. Or
And
trading for.
it could be a significant number of MREs because because you get to the point where you're eating 3 a day that you're like,
Are you saying we should do an MRE eating on stream?
Oh, like a fear factor?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, no, but yeah,
not if
it would be because we know
this is a C ration.
Yeah.
They don't make those, thank God,
Yeah.
I ate a
because that has
real old one.
Christmas egg surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, all the
I had a ham steak one that was from
I
the
swear
70s.
to
all
you.
of the breakfast MREs make me so angry, unnaturally.
I swear to God that they gave me the Christmas egg surprise. I took a bite, threw it on the ground, came back a year later, and I'm like, that is the Christmas egg surprise I threw on the ground a year ago.
Sure, and it sprouted.
No, it hadn't done anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even
It
that,
didn't grow anything. Nothing ate it. It just lay in the dirt for a year.
It's
The
like
ants wouldn't even
microplastics.
touch
It's
it.
now a part of your DNA, Casey. You are 0.01% Christmas egg surprise. That's why you don't have children.
That could be accurate.
Couldn't be the other reason. No, I'm picking on you.
Yeah, sure.
Not the depleted uranium rounds.
No, it was a living in his parents' basement
Oh.
joke.
Okay.
Did you play with uranium rounds? F is for no. F is
That's
N
what
is
it-
for no survivors.
That's what a tank Sabo round is.
Yeah,
I know,
dude.
I know. I was thinking of plankton and
Yeah,
SpongeBob
nuclear
when we
bombs,
talk about
yeah.
FUN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Abrams tank round. That's
Yeah, but they have
Depleted
like lead
uranium.
jackets, right?
huh?
Like, you're well,
yes,
you're
but-
that's
yes.
fair. That's fair.
But when it hits the target,
That's
no
fair.
more jacket.
You're not wrong.
Here's what it is. It's unactivated
Yeah.
depleted uranium.
Yeah.
But when it hits something, it activates.
There's enough kinetic energy that just goes, oh, radiation.
Yes.
Yeah,
I-
no, there
I
was
just
lawsuits
finished
in
watching Chernobyl for
12
the
to
second
14 regarding the use of depleted uranium rounds in Kuwait
Time.
because of cancer.
Yeah. Big surprise.
I had a buddy talk about he's like, I loved having depleted uranium rounds for my
Oh
service.
no! Here. Did you know this? They have depleted uranium rounds for 50 cal.
Yeah, no, he used them. And he's like,
Yeah, we
don't
use
use
them.
He's like,
They're
don't
called
use them.
flap rounds.
You don't use them against people. I was like, why? He goes, because they'll go right through you, and you won't. It won't stop you because you won't. Your brain is like, damage, not enough to stop me. I'm keeping going, even though like they're spilling. He's like, great for shooting out an engine block, not for people. Use your normal hollow points for people.
Mythbusters, where they took the 50 cal and cut the tree in half. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. Yep. Why do you think I loved Bill?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He had 2 of them.
Well, bigger than a 50 cal,
Yeah.
technically speaking.
Got a Gatlin and a 50 cal, right?
No, they were
No,
both.
they
They
were
were both
both.
the
Oh, were
not Warhog. They are the Warhog cannons, but I can't remember what the name of the can. The
The
Vulcans.
Gallite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they get you on base and they hustle you off to you don't know where. I mean, you kind of glimpse main post and it goes by quick.
Cool.
But yeah, they get you out to these very secluded buildings.
Cool. They have Wi-Fi or satellite connection that I can hotbox. Excuse me. If they have
Spot?
it, hotbox,
Hotspot.
hotspot, whatever.
Different.
I have a cable link. I literally drill a cable into a thing and I steal it. The
Yeah,
reason I
he
ask
does.
is because I have an interactive map that as soon as I can download information to, I now know exactly where we are.
I mean,
It's blurred out in Google Maps.
It's like it's just
like
a
a-
big
it's
a
like
big
Area
green
51.
area 52. What the shit?
so I mean, in this area, no, they are actually using signal jammers here.
Okay.
Yeah, you had it for a while. Like I said, as you glimpsed main post going by, yes, you had full access to Wi-Fi, cell, all that. You knew where you were for a little bit, and then
Okay.
it just went signal lost.
No, you're right. Yeah, I have a thing that stops signal jammers, but it's only with my CyberGlide.
Yeah.
It isn't my actual computers. Because that would suck if my neural jack turned off because of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, cool.
So I mean, yes, you know where you're at now.
Yep. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm still just waiting
Well,
for
mostly
contact.
where you're at.
Yeah.
We're in Fort Hood,
Yeah.
the sprawling campus that is.
Yeah, I imagine I probably have like a small isolated topographical
Fort
map,
Hood
but it
is
doesn't contain
stupidly
any
big.
details. Yeah.
I mean, okay.
You know,
main
it's
post.
bigger than a main city. Yeah.
Yeah, main
Yeah.
post. Guess what? There's 2 main PXs on main post. Because it's that big.
It's Texas. Everything's bigger.
It's like First Cav Division has the better one.
Is there any like interrogation, debriefing?
Well, yeah, they get you in. Sorry,
No worries.
it's so easy for me to get sidetracked when we talk about Fort Hood.
Sure.
It's okay. You're just reminiscing.
I am, unfortunately, and it's funny because so many people in my family have never heard anything I know about Fort Hood.
Same.
They have no idea what happened to me on Fort Hood. Because I never talk about it.
August 31st.
Anyway,
Sally.
Make the same joke. Sharp nose.
it wasn't even called Sharp back then.
I know.
It was
But
called EO.
they don't know what sharp is, and it's an inner joke for us
yeah,
who do
it's an
know.
inner
So
joke.
Brian's like, "What's sharp?"
Everything. Not my wit.
You know what sharp is.
I know what sharp
okay.
is.
I was like, "Oh,
He knows what Sharp.
you
Fred
made a
knows what
comment,
sharp
and I was
is.
like,
Every
do you know what
six-
sharp?
knows-
Yeah, okay.
Every 6
Yeah,
months.
Sorry, Brian, you're the only one
Every
that doesn't
6
know what this
stupid
is.
months.
It's fine.
Next week I'm gonna bring
Well,
them a sharp mug.
every time I went to, it seems like every time I went to drill when I was in the reserves, they did sharp training
Yes.
because they didn't have anything else. they
Every
wanted
time you
to
have a
do.
rollover, they have to do sharp again.
Yep.
Every time. Oh, you got 3 new guys? Sharp.
I'll give
You
you,
got
the
2 new
quick
girls?
and dirty
Sharp.
of it, Brian. You can ask her out once. You can ask her to have sex with you once. After that, no more questions.
Yeah, sharp is sexual harassment and
Assault
rape
and-
something. No.
Sexual harassment, assault,
Rape prevention, I believe.
Rape prevention. That's it.
Like,
Okay.
I'm sitting here like, I know these things. I just gone.
Yeah.
Once you're out, you're out. You don't need to remember half the crap.
But that's what it is, and that's about all we got out of early sharp briefs. Because that's about all they said. The rest of it was like, what?
See,
Yeah, it's just here's some slides.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Is this appropriate or inappropriate context? Inappropriate. Depends
I
on the
just-
person. What, Nick? No.
I miss the safety briefings. Don't add to the population. Don't detract from the population.
Yeah.
Mine was don't do stupid stuff.
we had a different phrase. It was called the Bada. Don't be a
As
dumb
Philip
A.
DeFranco says, "Don't be stupid, stupid."
Well, there was also keep it simple, stupid.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
KISS method is
Kiss.
why I have
Keep
children.
it simple, stupid.
P&P.
Yeah,
Plug and play?
ours was
Pull and
always
pray.
use a raincoat. don't
HBO.
don't run with scissors.
And don't scissors with runs.
Yep. Don't
It's
scissor with the
like-
runs.
Ours was HBO. Help a brother out.
Oh yeah.
Don't do stupid stuff.
I mean, it
call
was
your sergeant.
it was basically this. We didn't want to call
It was
our
the military.
sergeants. Our sergeants
You
were
have an
drunker
anagram
than
for
we were.
everything.
My platoon sergeant
How else are you gonna remember?
was
Some of those guys.
literally in Vietnam. Went into the reserves, came back active duty, got busted went down to E4, and then made his rank back up to E6 and then E7. But he was in Vietnam. I'm like, I don't want to call him. He's going to be more fucked up than I am.
Why does he call everybody Charlie?
Oh no!
He doesn't call Charlie Charlie though. He calls him another G word. You're like, "Oh,
I mean, this is this guy is like, oh, yeah,
sure.
we smoked weed over there a lot.
duh.
Duh. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yes, I was on guard duty once. My buddy's like, I've got to pee. And we were already high. He went to pee,
Didn't come
was
back.
gone, didn't come back. I went looking for him, found him asleep in a fuck
Sure.
somewhere.
At
and
least you
I'm
found
like,
him asleep.
You son of a! And I had the M60. Like,
At least
he
he came,
woke right up.
at least he came back though.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's what he.
That could have
like,
ended real
yeah,
bad.
I found
Uncle
him.
Punky.
He was asleep between some like barrels.
Yep. Just
I'm
leaning
like-
up against him.
Yeah. He's like, you son of a, and that's what he said. He cocked the M60 and it woke his ass right back up.
Go through debriefing, waiting for
Okay, so
both
yeah,
Eris
they
and
get you
Delphi
there
to respond.
into it. So. Far hood, man.
You
So
can
we
send
should-
in a.
Listen, no, this is great.
There is
Oh
someone you
my
can send in to
gosh.
debrief.
If we
them
get
you
if we
need to.
play for 4 hours and we get 2 hours of RP and 2 hours of storytelling, everybody gets everything. It's
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as we get the interactions of the new characters, or
Yeah.
well, character
Yeah,
or
yep, yep,
characters,
yep,
then we're solid. So, get to tell you guys, I'm also playing.
Samson.
That's perfectly fine. Anyway, yeah. So they start debriefing you, and they're like, "Yeah, we got to get this taken care of. We are sending you to Austin. We got a vehicle waiting. You're gonna have to figure out where these shipments went.
Oh, that's right. I knew
We need
that.
you to figure out where these shipments went, and if they're there, if they're not there, we need you to find them."
Yep.
What was it? It was streetlights.
Yeah. But
Various
what we
stuff
think,
like
what we
that,
essentially think are
Public
Stelae,
Works.
Yeah,
Public
yeah,
Works stuff.
but we, if I remember correctly, it was not metagaming. We think it's Stelae.
You
Right,
think
yeah,
there
we-
are
yeah,
Stelae among them.
Yeah.
And so that's what they're saying. We need you to find this stuff
Because
and
it's
verify.
bad. Yeah.
If it's Stelae, you have full authorization.
Cool. Attack them before they're planted. If they're not planted, there's no dim thread, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, asking
But-
some real technical question.
And they're like, if they are Stelae, and even if they're not connected, they're going to be high security.
Basically, each stale would be like a nuke. Lock that shit down.
Broken arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's a good
It's essentially we have a broken arrow situation here.
You do. You have a broken arrow situation.
like 12 of them.
And I just watched this. I just watched the
Yeah,
guy
ain't
and
it
his
cool?
wife react to that one because, like, the guy's dad was like, "You should react to this movie," and they're like, "Okay, for Veterans Day, we'll react to this." And I mean, the wife was just sobbing the whole way through. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh
Was
man.
it the movie Broken Arrow or?
The movie is We Were Soldiers.
Yeah, because there is a movie called Broken Arrow. That's,
Oh, yeah,
that is-
with
yeah.
Christian.
No, this is the movie, we were soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I know
And
what
what
you-
he's saying is, we have a broken arrow situation.
Right.
That is, we
Misplaced Luke.
say
Luke, or yeah.
we have a code phrase. They will send everything.
I remember.
I love the
anything
line in
we-
Broken Arrow where it's like, this happens enough that you have a code word for it. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you could say that Fort Hood, right at this minute, because of what you have told them, has an artillery unit stationed where they can drop Excalibur rounds in Austin, Texas.
Ugh, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, if we're
That
stuck
is
there,
what
it's
you
gonna-
have. They're like, here is an artillery battery. They are on standby to deliver.
Is Austin a port town?
No, middle of Texas.
So it's. I know that's what I'm saying, but it came here by boat.
Hmm?
They
came here various ways.
Some came by boat, some came by air.
Oh, I thought it was all.
It was
one
shipment.
big- yeah, that's
Was
what
shipment.
my brain. Yeah, I heard.
You
shipment,
went
and I
immediately for
remember
boat, and that's
boats,
totally fine
Yeah,
because we were at a dock.
yeah.
Some definitely came from by boat, went through the canal, came up, probably Galveston, Corpus Christi, offloaded,
Yeah.
sent on its way.
On flatback or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But that's something. Yeah. So that I can, if we're allowed to, that's something we could track,
Yeah.
or at least attempt to. Yeah. Because they might have gone to the same place, might have gone to different places. That certainly don't want to. Because wouldn't you, if like you got it, I don't know how many Stelae
But,
is
again,
required, but if I had
it's
different shipments,
3.
I'd be like,
yeah. It's
Yeah.
always 3.
Well-
They're triangles.
no, I'm
3,
aware, but
but,
you
like,
could
you could,
have
like-
more than 3. You just
Yeah.
3
Could
is
have.
what it takes to cement a location.
Blank.
So like if I have 12, that's 4 places I can. expand
But
out.
if you do it right, like a really bad game of dots, you could just be like,
oh
set
yeah,
it all
yeah.
up and then just drop one,
Yeah.
and it cascades.
Oh, what's the shit? I just watched a movie where they did that. They had to plant.
The point is that
Anyways.
what you would need to find. This would probably be in the briefing, so we'll include it. That if it is multiple, as he's saying, you'll need to find the one where they're planning to drop the Maelstrom Bridge.
Yeah.
That will be
Right.
the key.
That's the one that activates. Yeah, yeah.
That will be the one that connects to their reality.
Right.
Okay, let's do this.
And again, they have an artillery battery.
Yeah, I don't care. About
Excalibur
Austin.
Road.
I just don't want to be in Austin if it goes off.
Huh?
I don't want to. I said I don't care about Austin. I just don't want to be in Austin when they do it.
It's not a nuke.
No.
Yeah,
Excalibur
they're
rounds are
blowing up Austin. I don't want to be in Austin when it gets blowed up. That's what I'm saying.
just-
Period.
It'll be
And
precise.
Yeah, it'll be a precise football field. That's all.
yeah, with my luck, I'll be on the 50-yard line. I'll be hanging out with Zed. That son of a bitch is a black cat in
5
disguise.
martyr cards.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't make that a short.
Do you require any additional assistance?
I'm not there, but I want a beacon. I want a grenade that you can just, because you have them, you just go, okay, here's your target, because I ain't painting that.
Oh yeah. See, I would. Kano would paint with light.
Yeah.
That would be how he would track a target. Because that would. I mean.
We could use a replacement for Bill. A new Bill.
A new
if
Bill.
you
A new
will.
Bill?
If you have a second Bill.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. If you and
No,
if their
we-
name is
we-
Bill, that would be highly because all of our
we don't have a
monogram
bill,
stuff
but
is.
we've got a Nile Storm
Is her
that
name now Bill?
just arrived. So we'll send her with you if you are amicable to that.
Sure.
Give us a minute to get her down here.
Of course. Well, I mean, doesn't she need to go through debriefing?
You can debrief her on your way to Austin. In all honesty.
No.
It's been a while since I had a good debriefing.
And Zed does,
And it would be a op order, not a
Speaking
debriefing.
of sharp.
and Zed's like, I need to talk to somebody a little bit higher up in the Delphi Council.
Yeah, I mean, just put in the requisition and hope for the best.
All right. So they will send Zed off to a separate area.
Zed basically resigns
Okay.
because he says it's my fault.
That is rough.
And they're
He
like,
says it's
Roger that.
Says it's my fault that the plane went down.
And
I
that's
mean, it's
okay.
also your fault we got here 12 hours earlier.
But it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Bill doesn't fault you. I want to let you know
Do you-
that.
do- do you create-
He faults himself.
Yeah,
faults
it's
himself.
completely
He
understandable.
has survivor's remorse.
Yeah, yeah.
He says
So
I'm
does
the-
Kim.
So
Sure.
he's like, I'm the one that's responsible.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
killing.
They're not going to
Listen,
force
this
you
is
to
war. I get
stay.
it. I get it.
Yeah.
And they will be like, all right.
He goes, I will continue to. What's it
Also,
called?
can you not work on their artillery while you're here?
I will.
You'll expand the region.
I don't know what that says.
Oh shit, we lost internet.
No, it looks like we're still gone.
No, we're still on.
Your phone just died.
No, it didn't. It just said we lost the broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
We're still on, as far as I can see. It's okay. We're fine.
All right. Yeah, no. All right.
He's like,
Yeah.
So
I
We
said,
all
I,
right,
ju- I
Zed?
just. He goes. I don't think
Zed,
I'm in the
they-
right.
literally,
Hey, it's
someone
okay.
comes out.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So
Go with the.
this young woman comes up.
You see a short woman. She is Japanese. She is 5'2". I wrote down right,
I can't
5'2".
remember how to speak Japanese. It's goimasu. I don't know how to. I don't remember what the first part of that is. Ohio
She is
gozaimasu?
5'3". She has straight black hair that is shoulder length. She's on the slimmer side. She weighs 52 kilograms.
About 120 pounds.
Yeah, 115. Yeah, and she is 20, and she wears kind of like a normal outfit.
Schoolgirl outfit.
No, I was about to say schoolgirl outfit, but no, like most of her outfit usually is like right now it's a half thigh skirt, like a normal heavy skirt. She's got half calf stockings,
Pleated or pencil? The skirt.
pleated,
Okay.
and then like just like a normal shirt. It looks like a school uniform, but it's not.
It's what would you call it? Like formal casual.
Yeah. And she kind of does a slight bow. She says, "Hello, my name is Usagi."
Usagi.
Usagi.
Okay.
Usagi. I'm
Usa,
being
But yeah.
I'm being anglicized on that. And so it seems like I will be joining you.
Ohio gozaimasu.
She doesn't fully
I
understand.
thought you were gonna say she. Oh no.
She doesn't fully understand you.
Oh okay. Wow.
She nods and apologizes. So I apologize,
That's okay. I speak English.
good sir, but I seem to have lost my language when I transformed.
Oh. Where are you from?
I am originally from Japan.
Okay. You were originally Korth and you changed to.
I was in Egypt when it happened.
Another Nile.
She goes,
Can't escape.
before you ask, and it's important to note, I have a cat. I don't want you to be afraid. And she goes, Luna, come in.
Is it black?
And this full-size panther walks
love
in.
it.
And it is just looking at it. And it's got like a little white here. In like,
I love
it looks like a little crescent.
Yeah.
And it just like looks around the room and then just sits. And it's weird to see a panther act like this, but it's acting like a normal house cat. Yeah.
It's not that weird.
And she gives a little scratch. This is my companion Luna. She came to me after I was changed, and she told me some really weird things. But yeah, now I'm here. Now I'm fighting.
How long ago was your change?
A couple months ago,
Oh, okay. Same.
and
Well,
it has been. It's difficult. you can tell by how she's talking. She's shy. She's a shy person.
I would love to help you relearn your lost language.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. In fact,
When do we leave?
here's the phone. It has this thing called Duolingo on it. And they've been, well, he's gone. Did you give me your phone before you left?
No.
No.
Give it back!
It's important. He's gonna keep it, and it's like. Beep, beep, beep,
All
beep.
right. You better text me while you're gone.
I need a
Make
pizza.
sure you're okay.
He's just like emoji pizza.
Yeah, as you're talking to her, someone walks in and says, "You're free to leave now."
Do we have transport?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
And there's a 16-year-old kid sitting in the driver's seat.
You brought Thorn?
No.
Wade.
Oh, okay.
No.
No.
Who's Thorn?
Thorn's the half-elf young kid that I made that's like got a 25 driving.
Oh, I don't. Is that way before me or?
No.
No.
No, I built him
He built him, but
in
he's
conjunction.
never been brought in.
Yeah, in conjunction with Sailor
Oh.
Moon.
Oh yeah, I remember we built
So-
Nemesis. I was like, is
Yeah.
that your Nemesis?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
No. I will. We may not get to you tonight.
Okay.
And she brings him in and brings Luna in the car, and we're sitting all together, and it's cozy.
Do we have drive? I don't have it.
The person who's driving's got drive.
Okay.
There's someone at they have a driver for us. We're heading out.
Oh, I thought they were giving us a vehicle. Oh, if they have a driver for us, even better. Okay. That means I can
No
sleep.
one has drive. Oh wait.
No, Fred's been our driver since day one. Whether he's playing Zed or
Mary
Zach
has
or
drive.
Bob or
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
no,
okay.
I know she does. but-
Okay,
Yeah,
she's coming
Mary.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Yeah,
She's sticking
she
with you.
drove in Japan.
Yeah. Mary will continue to be the driver.
I like that.
I mean, she's like, so what happened to Zed? And they shake their head and just go no.
Google tells me it's called shell shock, or survivor remorse, or
You see Usagi while she's in the back bring out this like small graphic novel and just start reading it.
back to front.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
and she's reading it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's written in English.
Yeah,
of course.
It's written. Well, it's actually written in Japanese. It's legitimately in Japanese, but she can't read it.
Oh, that's
She's
fair.
like looking at it.
Sure.
Okay. All right. We will cut ahead to you are in Austin, Texas. Is there anything you would like to do on your drive there?
I'm still waiting for any responses from Dark Web.
Okay.
She's been brief, so we're looking for.
Shipment. We need to.
I play Connection.
Yeah, and I, if necessary, would like to play Alertness to notice an otherwise unseen item, clue, or event that may. So maybe between the two, we can suss out something.
I mean, okay, so you did get a communique. You
Okay.
can authenticate from Eris, and they're just like, stay with team.
Excellent. Any further information, please alert me as soon as possible. Hop out. Roger. Over.
Don't do that.
And that's all. So I'm connected with the neural net. So that's all basically telepathy, but not literal. Yeah. So my glasses will show text, so they can't read it, and I don't need to pull my phone out to do it. But I'm just like,
That's
okay,
nice.
and then respond.
You get those Meta Ray Bans.
Yeah, they're actually called. Oh no, that's. Oh shit, I don't have that anymore. The hologram class went down with Bill.
No, he gave that back.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, no.
No, all the cameras
Pure
are
sight
froze
glasses. That's what I have.
on this.
So the TSL Pure Sight glasses
refresh.
allow me.
On this?
Whatever. What are you looking? Are you on the control?
On my controller.
Yeah, refresh.
I don't know how to refresh this.
Close it and reopen it.
Yeah, I don't.
Fun.
It shut down and then I was good
Yeah,
after I reconnected. But yeah,
Okay.
there was a bump.
yeah, we call it a Wi-Fi hiccup.
Okay, there it goes.
That was weird.
That's working.
That was well
I
timed.
hiccuped as I said.
No, I know. I'm like well timed.
Okay, so you arrive in Austin.
Yeah, so we got all that information on my computer because that's how we knew where to go to Austin. Did that have any details in the logs as to where we could expect to go?
Give me a computers check.
Absolutely. Happy to do so. It's favored.
You can't re-roll favored on,
no,
on mishaps.
You absolutely can.
No, we
Are you
looked it
sure?
up. Yeah. Yeah. It's the only thing that can save mishaps is the second chance card. I was doing that wrong.
Second chance.
Okay.
That's a 2.
But
but it is still
that's
favored.
favored, so you can.
Yeah. I'll take a 14. That's better than a 2. All right, so +1, that's going to be a 19.
Okay, so you're looking at it and you're able to find that it
I'm
was.
so glad I had a second chance. Sorry, say it again. I'm looking at it.
You're looking through data and you're like, okay, so it looks like they've been delivered to several different companies, and then those have already been sent out to different construction companies.
Mm.
So there,
okay.
it looks like there were about 3
Shipments.
suppliers
Yeah.
that received orders from this, and then they've sent it out to about a dozen.
Would there
construction
be a
companies.
way to chronicle through the information and find the one that was vital, the thing that you talked about a second ago, the maelstrom and all that? Would there be a way to wheedle out which would be the most likely direction to follow?
I would say...
Because otherwise it's a 1 in 3 crapshoot, right? Or we break our
well,
group
it's
up
more
into
than
3.
that.
We
Like I
said
said,
3 shipments because there's 3.
so
or
3
potentially more.
suppliers,
Right.
and then those have sent it out to about a dozen construction companies.
Okay.
So, I mean, the best would be to do some... you could run a computer simulation trying to suss out the best locations.
Right. Well, I did play the alertness card that we haven't officiated yet.
Uh-huh.
Could that would improve my idea concept maybe?
No, not for this.
Okay, that's fine.
It's just too big of a thing.
That's fine. So, do you want me to roll for the simulation, or can I just?
Yeah, roll for the simulation.
All right. So computers.
Computers.
All right. Okay, 6. I don't think I'm going to keep the 6. Let's roll favored. 19. That's
Much better.
Much better. So that's going to put me at 24.
Okay, so I mean, it still pretty much takes you the entire drive to
Yeah.
get this simulation put down because
Yeah, no, I'm happy for it to take as much time as it needs.
Are we good to hand wave to when we get to where we need to go? Do we know where we need to go?
you don't really know.
We
yet.
won't know
okay,
until
okay.
I completed my
Okay,
simulation.
Yeah,
Okay.
this simulation is kind
Yeah.
of going to be able to narrow down a few things.
Yeah.
Okay.
The information, the public works stuff being sent out. Are they being sent out, but still within Austin, or are they being sent out and then they're being transported out of Austin at the moment?
Some have definitely been sent out of Austin because
Okay.
a triangle is like.
No, I'm
several
aware.
hundred
I just
square
I'm
miles.
Yeah.
trying to keep an idea in my brain about the footprint of what we might. It's like if we need to stay in Austin to find it, then we're going to want to get a hotel and whatever. But if it's like, oh, you need to go, I don't know, Oklahoma or something, then
Yeah.
that would be like, let's not stop. Let's just go, or let's get a rental car and
Yeah.
immediate. You know.
Again, the Delphi Council kind of suspects they're going to put one in Austin. And if that's true, it might be a central. That might be the central one,
Right.
which if that one does not get planted, it could cause the whole system to fail.
Right.
And that's what your simulation kind of comes down to. If they plant one in Austin and then do others around and do kind of a wheel spoke, Austin would be the primary place
Right.
to drop one, and the least
Conspicuous.
conspicuous. Thank you. Okay. To do so,
So war games, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's what it tells us, then I will refer that information to everybody in a vehicle.
Well, if
If there is a Stella in Austin, that'll be a central one to isolate and recover.
the issue is, and Usagi's talking. She's, I'm not gonna be helpful as I am. We would need to stop the car, and then I can become helpful.
Well, yeah. Well, we're not gonna. What? We're not.
I
We're not gonna fight or battle.
no, I can't. I'm not. You just have to see it. I can't explain it.
No, I understand.
Mary's like, okay, but we're not stopping until we get to
I know.
Austin.
I know.
I like-
And we'll stop at a gas station. You can do what you got to do.
Okay.
yeah. Also, can you have your panther stop breathing on the back of my neck?
She likes you.
And she looked.
But get her no how.
The connection
Ow.
card.
Yeah.
Just just remind you of that.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of talk. So
There's a lot going on.
yeah.
And again, I'm having to come up with stuff.
No, that's totally fine. Do you guys
Wonderful Torg.
do we
I don't
stop
necessarily have.
at a gas station?
There really isn't. Oh,
You had mentioned it. And I want to
yes,
confirm.
I'm thinking on things
Once we
right
get
now.
into Austin,
Yeah.
Yeah,
be like
I don't
7-Elevens
remember what
and
that
shit.
Yeah.
podunk little town was on that road. That
You could call
was
it brownfield.
technically
You could call
off.
it greenfield. Trust me, there's enough brownfields in Texas.
no, I actually drove through this one, and I don't remember. It's a tiny town.
There's an Earth, Texas.
It's about halfway between Fort Hood and Austin, on a road that was technically off limits to Fort Hood personnel. But it was the most efficient way to get to and from Austin. I don't know what was on that road that made it off limits. But yeah, I broke that rule every day.
So his algorithm's going. At what point in time does it kick out data?
It's about when you get to Austin.
Okay.
That's a big thing. It took a while to calculate.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
I was literally like, the better he does, the quicker it comes out.
Yeah.
The best scenario is when you hit Austin.
Okay. And then let's go to that point.
Did it gave me a point, or did I thought it
It,
just said
it gave
that
you a rough estimation.
Okay, like
So let's get to
like
when
I know,
say
like
get to
a
the point
1
when-
mile
when we
square
get to the
block of
point,
Austin
yeah.
where this is most likely to.
It's more like, this would be the best place for it.
Right. So.
And it's not like it's bigger than a block. It's probably
Well, I said
about
1
4
mile
blocks.
block
Yeah,
of, not a block of. I said
Yeah.
a 1 mile footprint.
Yeah.
But yeah,
country
which
mile,
in New York might
country
be
square.
1 block, but in Austin might be 3. But still, correct. And
got
then I will
2 oil
I will
buildings.
transfer that top topography to my interactive map, and I will show to everybody. This is what my simulation is telling me, and it's a 3D interactive
that's cool.
map. Yeah,
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I like those.
I'm. This is all I do. I do tech.
Okay. I do other things.
Cool.
Okay.
Alan does magic.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And he flies.
So,
That sounds even cooler.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
do you want to hand me one of those pieces of paper?
There.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess I'm going to hand you 2 of them just because they're.
That's fine. So, yeah, you guys can continue to strategize, talk for just a minute.
For this, while you're doing that, since my thing will take a little bit, we're gonna make a small stop. Usagi gets out the car and says, "Oh, okay. I'm a little shy. Don't watch, but I guess you're gonna have to anyways." And Casey, I'm only going to do this once. I'm only going to do this
I
once.
get it. I'll have to see it in playback. Because I've got to get this done.
She starts glowing with about like this pink glow on her body. It looks really weird and really weird. Like you can't see her clothes and they kind of disappear. And then like she twirls around and this white leotard pops on her body. And then like she throws her arms up and like ribbons wrap around it and they become elbow length white gloves. And then like she like dashes back and like her foot comes up and it's covered in a red gorgeous boot. And like she just goes, ah! And like this blue like skirt pops up and just like frills out, and then she's twirling around, her hair just like sticking out and just and it changes from black to blonde and it's longer. She's got these twin tails and like they just kind of wrap up. She's got these two orbs on her head and they've got like red gems in them, and then she's
manifests.
and then like she's dancing and she stands there, and then there's a little crescent that appears on her forehead, and then it gets overlaid with a tiara, and then she holds the stance like this. Told you I'm only gonna do it once.
She has to say it.
No, she doesn't need to right now.
Say it. Moon blossom. Boom.
Oh, she does. I apologize. I messed that up. She does scream moon star power make up. She has to scream, and it takes 20 seconds for her transformation scene.
For the record, the whole time.
Yeah, and when she she comes out and she looks like a very popular manga that she has in her she had in her hand. And then she goes, I have it written down. What's her catchphrase? In the name of the moon, I shall punish you. And it's and like suddenly she's no longer shy.
Sure.
She's enigmatic. She's happy. She's petting her cat, and she's like, "Okay, Luna, let's go." And all of her powers are dependent upon her being in her form.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Give that to Fred.
Jesus.
I'm like looking her over. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, this is good. Good.
She essentially has a mask on, but like she doesn't use the mask. She actually has a protective ankh.
Cool. So she has instead of the ribbon, it's an ankh.
It's not visible because what her ability is doppelganger.
Ah.
She can change what her clothes look like.
Oh, that's cool.
So she's still wearing her skirt and everything like that, but she looks like
like a
Sailor
glamour.
Moon. Yeah.
Like my hollow.
Yeah, it's a legit glamour. But once she has the glamour on, she
also.
is more comfortable in her skin.
To Fred.
Okay.
I should have included that.
Oh, that's fine.
She's like, "Okay, let's go now. We will punish those evildoers." And you notice
How
that
long does that last?
forever. It lasts until she turns it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She has this rod about this big, and it's about that. What? It's about that long. It's,
Listen, she's got a giant cat and a
it's
big
gold,
rod.
and it's got a giant moon on the top.
Cool.
And if you can read Egyptian, it says Khonshu on the side. She's Sailor Moon Knight.
Oh no!
Yeah, dude. Dude.
Oh, cool.
She has a Sailor Moon Knight outfit
no,
too.
I got it. I love it. You totally should. She should just have a hood, like
All right,
a
so-
small cape that has a hood, but it's not up all the time.
All right. You guys are in Austin.
I love it.
I've been waiting weeks for that.
What do we call you again?
Her name is Usagi Tsukino,
Right.
but her name is Sailor Moon.
Nice.
Sailor.
No, she's not Sailor Moon Knight. She's Sailor Moon.
That's trademarked. We can't do that.
No, you can totally. The copyright's open.
I'm just trying to get you to say Sailor Moon Knight all the time now. I'm just gonna, in parentheses, I'm gonna put Knight.
Yeah. She's essentially, to clarify a little more, she has been chosen by Khonshu to be the next Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But she had a Sailor Moon crystal
Yeah, no, she's
manga.
She's Raven, but instead of under her dad's power, she's under Khonshu's power.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great. It fits perfect.
She took on the form of the manga she had.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
This is great.
Is the cat a perk? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that Nile had a
Beastmaster.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I was thinking in Living Lands they have
You
the
have-
saber-tooth one, and then you have the wolf one for
The white
elves.
wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
And the drake.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and the drake.
No, you can get a panther, 2 ferrets, or a ape.
You could do. Could you get a tiger and a panther
No.
and 2 ferrets
No.
and a hawk?
You only get 1. You can't be Beastmaster.
Well, that's bullshit. if I can't be Dar, then why even bother?
I know, right?
Oh man! Wow, we are getting some old movies.
Hey, that was such a
Not
good
even an old
series.
movie. There was
It's a good
also a
sh-
good series.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought it was
they
really good.
rebooted it technically.
They brought it back for like a 1-hour thingy bobber. It wasn't good.
The movie was good.
The movies were great.
But in this form, she's
as,
famous.
As far as they were for '80s movies,
Yeah.
they were good.
Yeah,
I only remember seeing the
he
first
was
one.
highly sexist, which
I
is
saw
funny.
the
But
second
Poto and Poto were amazing. Dar is terrible to women in the first movie. I was like, oh my god! But it was a time, construct of
Different
its
time.
era.
Yeah.
I mean, raised by animals. They're like, no, this is
No,
how you
you're
treat a
valid.
woman.
When
Grab her by the neck with your teeth,
it's like,
Star.
Tarzan, no, George of the Jungle with
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser, and
Yeah.
the ape named Ape is like, you gotta puff out your chest and your feet. Yeah, you're learning how to mate from a gorilla. It's gonna be gorilla-esque.
Yeah.
Never even seen a girl before.
Oh, and her weapon is a pistol.
The rod. Sailor sniper. Moonbeam power.
Oh. God, now I got to make a cyber papacy version.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
She's a
have
witch,
to be
though.
a witch.
She'd have to be a witch,
have
and
to
it would be good.
Yeah, it would.
Sorry, Andy. There's another 2 months of my life down the drain.
If you have the martyr card, discard it right effing now.
No, but once per
No,
act,
I don't mean play it. I mean
once,
discard it. You're not allowed to have it.
once per act, I can draw the connection card.
Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, you lose your extra.
It's fine.
No,
It's
Oh,
fine.
you have it on.
it's his.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
Yeah,
it was,
yeah. No, it's not Zed's.
Oh,
No, it's
Yeah,
not
because
that.
the prodigy is core Earth only,
Yeah.
which is why
that's fair.
I figured something was going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I literally.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
We get to this location.
what do we see?
What location? You're in Austin.
Yeah, the
No,
area.
you told us
said
that there
there's
was
an
a
area.
footprint
There's
that
an
we
area,
could.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're heading there.
I mean, it's still a pretty big area.
Okay.
Is there an vantage point? Like, is there a high rise or something nearby? There's got to be an apex, a building.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff
Yeah,
nearby.
I want to find a building that we can get the best vantage point possible.
All right. So yeah, I'll give it to you. You can find a building.
Okay. Is it open to the public or is it a private building?
Looks like it's a private building.
Does it have an open fire escape on the side?
Don't worry, I got this. And she full on walks in the heels and everything.
Yeah.
Could you fly us up?
And she'll walk up to the front desk and go, "We need to get to your roof, please."
Okay.
With the giant panther.
Yeah, right.
My panther wants to see the view.
So the woman sitting there looks up and she's like, "Usagi, is that you?"
It is. I'm always happy to see a fan. I am here because, well, I was needed. You know how I am always where I need to be. I have some quotes here. Don't give me crap. I've practiced for this one.
Valid.
We
appreciate
must
this.
always follow our hearts, even if it means going against the norm. And I followed my heart here.
Huh.
Me too.
Okay. Well, what are you doing here?
So what we're gonna do is we need a high place that we can look out over as much of the city as possible. I believe we're looking for someone.
I don't think you'd be able to find anyone up there.
I have
mean,
some friends who have really good eyesight.
Huh. I mean, okay. Oh, while you're up there, you should totally check out what they're doing over on 6th Street.
I will. That sounds like a good idea. What are they doing over on 6th Street?
Oh well, they're doing a revival to it, because some of the clubs are getting a little rundown,
Oh.
and they needed to expand the parking.
Oh yeah. Are they gonna make it all nice and like a plaza?
No, well, they're doing some more parking, and they're tearing out some of the old rundown clubs.
Well, that sounds like fun. You said 6th Street?
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll go there directly after this. That's such a good idea. Thank you.
Of course.
And she'll like,
Give me just a minute. I'll get security here.
fantastic. Do you think they would want an autograph?
Probably
She is
not.
famous.
Are you a pop item?
Probably not.
No, she's like, based on how I can explain it is like, she's famous in Nile Empire, just as like a Storm Knight kind of like hero
okay.
thing. But I assume like everywhere else, like in Core Earth, she's famous as like a cosplayer. Like in
a
that
Jessica
same
Negri.
like yeah, like she's maybe not her.
That's I thought Sailor Moon, and that's who came to mind.
It's totally fine. But like she
Honey, don't watch this episode.
I assume that's what that is. Like she's famous in her own right.
I mean, I was gonna have it be someone she went to school with.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what the connection card is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But famous is entirely something different.
Is that a perk you have?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
nice.
has the perk famous.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's known.
Like, I feel disappointed that Jeremiah put all this work in, but he didn't come in dressed for the part.
I don't have a sailor outfit.
can't
You
borrow
had
his
I am
2
not.
months.
No, I am not
2
Sailor Bubba.
months.
Don't look that up.
Also, that's
If you
his wife's-
value your eyes, do not look up Sailor Bubba.
Yeah. Also, Brian, that's his wife's costume, and he can't borrow it.
Let's move on.
So based on that assumption, we're going to go up, but we're also going to check out 6th Street.
Okay.
Like
I
we
mean,
have.
I
It
mean,
gives us
you
a
guys
direction.
are looking around
Mm-hmm.
up there. I don't even know what to tell you to roll for that, because it's like it's a city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can zoom in with my pure sight glasses.
Yeah.
Also, I'm looking for specific lexicons for the names of the distribution companies that I found in the data,
He's trying to see if he can
Okay.
find like their buildings
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
or a truck, or
Oh, sorry.
a flat, or something that would have their lexicon on it, their emblem.
One of the suppliers.
Yeah,
But
but also like, didn't I
it would be a find.
okay. And
If you're looking for a construction company
Does he have any penalties?
logo or something of that nature, it would still be a find.
okay.
Does he have any penalties for being so high up, even with his telescoping?
Well,
I mean,
yeah, it's not like
Give me a find. That's
Okay.
all I'm gonna say.
okay.
Well, I have a card that would negate some of them. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to play
See
it.
what he rolls.
Go for broke.
Okay, so I rolled a 9 on the die, but it is favored because it's visual. I'm thinking I'm gonna not keep it and roll it and hope I get better. I did not get better, so base of 4 is a -6. If I'm gonna spend a personality, I'm gonna expend my personality. I'm gonna spend a
Possibility.
possibility. All right, so 13 and 4 is a 17.
I am playing Go for Broke. All Storm Knights may ignore up to 4 points of penalties this round for any and all actions.
Okay. Why are you putting it over here?
Because it's a custom card.
Oh.
All right, that puts me at 18 right now.
18.
Hold on. We're going for broke. I'm going to play supporter. Makes it
So
21.
21.
Okay.
So 4
So-
penalty points are ignored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got it.
I know. I just wanted to. I'm trying not to metagame.
We're stacking the deck, Casey.
I know you're stacking the deck. That's kind of the point of this system.
I'm also recording everything that I'm looking at through my
Okay,
glasses.
so you are looking around. You notice something that looks like one of the construction company logos.
Okay.
In an area, it looks like they're doing construction in that area. Yeah, it's kind of hard to make out because you're a couple streets over.
Yeah, and light
And
pollution and all that. Yeah.
We're also a tall building.
Let's say
Also at a tall building.
yeah, and it's a city. There's lots of buildings.
Yeah.
But yeah, you think you glimpsed it on a truck that kind of went by that looked like a construction truck, and kind of looking in that area, you can see that there's cranes in the area, so you know that there's construction there.
Does mesh with what Usagi tells us about 6th Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
2.
Okay, I'm going to play leadership, and I'm going to hand you flurry.
So I have 2 flurries now. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, let's head down to 6th Street. 6th Street.
Wow, red light district took a whole turn.
Yeah.
Left.
I'd be concerned with Usagi there.
I mean, I will be honest, it may not be a red light district, but
There's clubs.
it is the clubbing district close enough.
Yeah.
They're installing the red light right now.
No.
It's kind of a burgundy.
It's just a shame how many seals they go through in this area.
Yep. All right. So you guys head on over there, and yep, it is under construction. You
Standard.
do notice that it is one of the construction companies that received a delivery.
Okay. So, out of character, do we, as Stormers / Storm Knights, understand how a Stela is implemented?
A Stelae is
How it's planted.
planted. I mean, it has to be set up, obviously. There are required rituals for it.
Okay.
It's not an easy thing to do.
I'm just, Tony doesn't know.
Was Okami there for the baby on the pillar?
No, I think that
Okay.
was Xavier.
Okay. Or
The baby on the pillar.
yeah, in the where we were in
Oh,
the living
yeah.
rooms where
The
they
lizard guy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
they kidnapped the kids from Salt Lake, and we tracked them, and he put the baby on the pillar because he was going to sacrifice the infant.
Yeah, to raise the Stela like near Buffalo.
Oh,
or
that was
something.
a Tharcold.
Was that in Darkhold?
Was that?
Well, they were trying to.
No, but it was in Salt Lake, right? Because
It was in Salt Lake. That was like one of the early ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
that
I
was,
wasn't-
that
yeah,
was
no,
I
you
wasn't there at
Tharcold
all.
did.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So
you
no.
that was before you.
No,
yeah.
that was
I was like, I wasn't there at all.
that was
then.
an aftermath of him getting eaten by the computer.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
He was playing the game
Yeah, yeah.
to
Find-
save
yeah.
someone that had been eaten by the computer.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't either.
That was like 4 episodes after you took the law rocket to the
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
No, I was there for that.
No. That's a different.
No,
that
you
was a
weren't.
different incident. That was Wade.
You did it twice. Oh,
Yes.
no, Mike did it the one time. With
Yeah,
the tank.
Mike did it with
Yeah,
the tank.
Mike shot one with a tank.
That's why we don't trust him
Fred.
with law rockets.
No, that's
Used
why.
the law-
That's why we
no,
don't
it
team
was
up with
Fred is
Triceratops.
Fred is banned from
Heavy weapons
explosives
and grenades.
because he took a law rocket to a Triceratops. We were okay with that one, and then he threw the flashbang grenade into the room with the party members. We were not okay with that one.
Well, I did it for a reason.
I know you
And-
did it for a reason.
Because I wanted to disrupt the people in the room.
Because he wanted to flash the people that were in the room.
But the problem was
Hey, we call that.
Brian had
lateral
it
damage.
under control.
I
You
was
just
on the
broke-
opposite. I was
I
on the
know.
opposite side, so my character
know.
wouldn't
No,
know.
You just love razzing me for it.
Everything you're saying, absolutely valid. I understand why you made the decisions you did. It's still hysterical that you did it.
I am waiting for the time I mess up royally, and you guys don't let me live it down.
Because we won't. And that's the point.
Well, other than
I don't
Kim
think I
face
messed
planting trying to
up.
jump from car to car.
That was funny.
That was
But then
good.
again, we didn't do the explosion right either.
It's
so.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because the rules weren't out yet.
The rules were garbage.
Yeah. Learning process.
There were 2 books available.
Yeah.
Living
We have
Lands,
learned so
and
much.
Core Rulebook. Guess what? Core Rulebook doesn't have things for flashbangs. Those are elsewhere. Those are a very recent addition to the rules.
So, how big of a construction area is this?
I mean, it's probably a block's worth of construction.
Okay.
And again, it's like they've been working on more than a block already.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's done.
Well, I can talk to the.
Fred,
the
give me
foreman.
a fine check.
That's 16 on the dice.
Ooh, that's good.
+3.
That'd be a 14.
Okay, Fred. As you're kind of hanging out, watching this area, you notice a car come up, all black. It so bright. It's like, oh geez. And this young woman with a panther steps out, and you look at her, and you're like, Storm Knight. That is the only kind of person that would be in downtown Austin on 6th Street dressed like that, or some really weird cosplayer. But the other people she steps out of the car with are definitely not cosplayers.
Yeah, I'm in the shadows
Uh-huh.
right now. I am. He's about 15, 16 years old.
16.
He's 16 years old, I do believe.
Maybe 17 at this point.
He has a hockey stick with him, which is kind of weird. But he's also in tactical armor.
I mean, it's not weird, because like the guy I knew that did the ice rink, he played hockey.
He played hockey in tactical gear.
Well, hockey gear is not too
Not far
different.
off, yeah.
Yeah. And he's just in the shadows, and he's just going, I wonder if they're here for the same reason I'm here.
Possible. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and set my hollow projector to replicate the construction crew's outfit.
Okay.
So I can't replicate the hat, but I can replicate the clothes.
That's a good idea. And she'll walk around the corner, and you hear this really loud moon prism power makeup. And 20 seconds later, she strolls out, and she's dressed like a construction worker.
Hayden's trying really hard not to laugh.
But she looks like Usagi,
Yeah.
not necessarily Sailor Moon. She looks like a generic construction worker.
Okay.
Wade just picks up a.
Yeah, okay. Wade would need to make a fine check again. Because she doesn't look the same now.
Wade was just gonna go pick up a.
The Panther has a high vis vest on now.
He was gonna go pick up a construction helmet and a
Clipboard.
Clipboard.
Nice.
High vis and a clipboard.
White hat, white helmet.
Yeah.
Foreman.
That's 19 on the dice.
Good for you.
Plus 6.
And find is 11.
So you're at
17.
17. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Definitely the same girl, but she doesn't have the pigtails. Her hair is not blonde.
She's not in the
She's not in the
knee-high
Sailor
boots.
Moon outfit either.
Cosplay by any other name.
Right.
Yeah, she somehow in 20 seconds completely changed to look like a construction worker. But
So-
yeah, you.
it's a good
you
cosplayer.
are
Just
able
that y'all
to
really allowed to do it.
find a helmet and clipboard.
Goku.
Goku
Okay.
goes from clothed to non-clothed.
God. I'm
Didn't Alan
literally
have illusion
watching
magic?
Dr. Stone right now. Third season
Well,
of Dr.
I
Stone.
do have
good.
illusion.
I am.
And it's just the Craftsman every time.
I'm on episode
What
1.
happened to your clothes?
Episode 1 of season 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm on like.
It threw me because like the end of season
Dude.
2 is like this, and then it's like
Yeah.
season 3 is like, oh, we're coming back on a ship. I'm like,
What?
did I miss something?
Yeah.
I looked for
And the
OVAs.
answer-
I looked for movies. I looked for everything, and I'm like, no, that's just
there-
how it is. I'm like,
There's a light novel in between, but it's,
Yeah, and it's on Crunchyroll.
I don't watch my anime on Crunchyroll.
I'm sorry to tell you, but
I will have
it
to look
is
for it.
on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Because
you-
I saw that, and that's what I was doing. I was like, oh, Doctor Strange has something new. I watched it. It was the novel between
Yeah.
season 2 and 3.
I'll have to take a look.
And I'm like, oh, cool. But I got done with that, and it's like, there's nothing else. I'm like, what? And then I went back
think we've
looking, and it found season
talked
3,
about-
and I'm like, oh.
I think we've talked about anime before. Have I told you about Gate?
Oh yeah,
I watched it.
Oh, I love Gate.
it's.
It's
I'm having difficulty
It's
with the first
interesting.
how
episode.
dare you?
But, yeah, the first episode is not good.
It's fine. Like I'm also watching like 30 other series. Like I'm
Same.
watching Cafe Terrace and its Goddesses. It's only in Japanese, so I only have a lot of time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got into season 3 of, Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone.
I got into season 2 of Rise of the Shield Hero.
Oh yeah, that's
That's good.
I
that
need
one
to
takes
catch
an
up.
interesting turn. Season
I've been
3
trying
is
to
supposed to be pretty good.
watch Full Metal Panic the last
Yeah, I restarted
Two or
watching
Fumu
Full
Fu?
Metal Panic, and I'm like,
season 3.
why? I don't remember any of this stuff.
Yeah, seriously though,
There is no
like
season
all the
three.
armature
There is a
stuff. You're
season
like,
3 now.
Oh, did they release a season 3 for Full Metal?
Yeah, Full Metal Panic.
I
There's
only
a-
know 1, 2, and Fumafu.
Yeah, there's
They
a
have a three?
season.
Oh,
They
I
have a
have to
season
watch it.
3.
I'm showing Andy the first season right now, and she's just like, "Why do you watch this?" I'm like, first of all, the blonde guy, he's German. His name is Kurtz.
It is. He's great.
He is.
He's not German though. He's German descended, but he's American.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he's their sniper.
Yeah.
So he's got the white mech. I don't know what they
Yeah.
call them. They have a name.
Armatures, arm
That's it,
slaves,
Thank you.
Arm slaves. Yeah.
But yeah,
ASs.
Yes, arms slaves.
Tessa is my favorite thing in that whole series. I love her so much.
I like the best friend with the glasses. She's fun.
Sergeant or
shit.
is it
No, no, no.
Major? No.
No, no,
Oh
no,
no,
no.
the Fred.
Yeah,
oh,
the
Chittery's
Fred.
You're
Yeah.
right. Oh, I forgot about her. Oh, she's a hoot.
She is.
She's a laugh and a half, man.
Oh my.
And that's why I was showing Andy. I'm like, you've got to watch it. She's like, this is weird. Are we watching like Gundam
I
and
showed
stuff?
my
I'm like,
wife's.
no. Like,
Susie's seen it now, but when I had watched all 3 of the at that time seasons, and I had shown it to Susie, and she was like, "Show me one 1 minute blurb that'll get me into."
Oh.
So I showed her the kung fu guy challenging
that's the same one I would show.
boom with the bean bags in the chin.
Oh my gosh.
I was
yeah.
like, she's like, okay.
Yeah. That's what
And I
I
was
show
like-
people. I'm like, you got to watch this
Yeah,
series.
but
Yeah,
then-
no, I saw that and I'm like, I don't remember
Dude, and then
that
when-
in that
yeah.
series at all. Did I miss something somewhere? Like, time to go back and rewatch that one.
Yep.
But it crescendos so well, and then you get into the Juggernaut. I can't remember what it is, but the big red thing at the end in the ship, and then it
Yeah.
connects with the Major. Hit the who's the older guy that
I can't
trained
remember
him?
his name.
Oh,
His
yeah.
buddy there. You know, it starts with a
Yeah,
G.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about. And then interacting with Chittery and Tessa,
Oh,
and
okay.
leading. Oh man,
it's good.
it's and then
Well, we
Fufu
need
comes
to
out. You're
get
like,
back
what?
in-
So okay, I'm gonna
Back
try to
on.
head. We're all apparently trying to head into this construction site.
Uh-huh.
So Usagi's gonna go in and be like, "Hey, I just want to see how everything's going. Can I talk to your foreman, please? What's the name of the company? I should know this.
I would have told
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
Company A.
Yeah, we'll go with
With
that.
Company A.
Western Star. I don't know.
There we go. Western Star Construction.
That works for me.
Yeah. Hi, yes, I'm from headquarters. I just wanted to talk to the foreman, see what's going on.
this guy's like, headquarters.
You know the place that signs your checks, corporate?
Hate literally looks over at his another guy and is like, corporate? We
Just give me your
did,
foreman.
did Will do something that
Can I talk to your foreman, please?
I am the foreman.
hold on, I'll see.
I'm just walking in with a clipboard.
It's okay. I'm a perfect distraction.
Yeah, I'm just with purpose. Do I have to do a find check to find a abandoned helmet somewhere, or it's like one hanging up, like a yellow one? I just
You would have to do a find.
okay. I could do that. I'm happy to do that, Casey. 8 minus 2. That would be a 12.
Yeah, there's no hard hats just sitting around.
Okay. Is there?
It seems like everyone keeps them on,
Sure.
or they're sitting right next to them.
So you can cover just in case.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I mean, there's also guys that don't have hard hats on.
Oh, cool. We're that type of construction crew. Rock on. Even better.
They only wear them when OSHA shows up.
No, I'm aware. I've done construction.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm so happy my job does not require a hard hat.
I'm going to look around for the I don't know what they're called. The box where
Oh, the office trailer.
the office trailer, or if I see a gentleman walking around with architecture drafting papers, I kind of want to get a.
You do notice a guy with a clipboard. Looks kind of young, but
Oh,
there's a guy
interesting.
with a clipboard over there.
Yeah, I'll approach the guy with the clipboard. Be like, I was tasked with double checking some of the blueprints. I don't remember who I have to talk to. Are you that guy?
The guy was like, no.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Have a good day then.
And I'm looking around to see if I can find kind of either
Spy
something
versus
that I
spy
think
at this
like
point.
either a crane or something that I think they can hide a Stelae in.
Daylight?
Stelae. Or something that I think because
Oh, okay.
because I think this is where they're trying to put it. So.
This would literally be what?
Reality check?
No. Mike had it.
Oh, the whatever.
No, not the perk.
No, not
Because
the
you
perk.
automatically get that.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
oh.
a skill.
Evidence analysis,
Evidence
survival.
analysis.
I don't have.
Oh, nice.
It's literally where your hand was on the other side of the page.
Can I do a
Evidence
find?
analysis.
Can I do a find check to see if I can see something that big or something else?
It will be harder.
That's fine. I don't have evidence analysis.
Yeah.
I do and favored.
Yeah. I don't anymore.
Could that be, well, I guess I'm looking for architecture, but
Yeah, you're looking for something entirely different than
Yeah,
what
that's
he's
valid.
looking for.
That would be 18, sorry, 16 on the find check.
There is so much here.
Or just. I guess I could spend a possibility. Is it 10 no matter what, or is it not?
10 explodes no matter
10
what.
No matter what.
20
no,
with the skill.
he's saying minimum 10.
Minimum 10.
Oh, yes,
Minimum
it's still
10,
minimum
yes.
10, yeah.
So that would have been.
So plus 9.
9.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that would be find, which should be 20.
Reread what I wrote you.
I'm just in the car with Mary because I'm like they're being sneaky, and I don't do the sneak thing.
She's like, yeah, but she's got her phone out and she's like
Mm-hmm.
using the camera to scan.
Mm-hmm.
She's the smart one.
Oh. I'm looking for something like a big hole, I guess.
There's lots of holes.
One that I think is big enough for what I think it needs to be.
Is there industrial auger on site?
It's still definitely evidence analysis because you can see all the stuff. You need to be able to analyze it.
Yeah.
To be like,
If
that's probably
only there was
it.
somebody who walked up to you that had the skill. That you
If
might-
I knew who that somebody was,
you saw me
Again,
walk out of the
you
car.
recognize them as probably a Storm Knight.
He doesn't know who you.
I don't. Yeah, I was like, I can't.
I walk up to you and go,
Oh, are you the guy?
I think we're looking for the same thing.
Are we?
Maybe. Are you looking
You're not
for...
asking me on a date, are you?
You're too old for me.
Oh, how dare you?
The light of hope shines brightest in the darkness.
No, actually, I don't remember how old I made him. But also, yeah, valid.
He goes, are you in high... Well, he's like... He goes, are you looking for something... And he kind of like draws like a...
I'm looking for a trinomial aspect object that might have potential reality warping capabilities. And I'm going to look at his eyes and see how he reacts to what I said.
He means,
Knowing it's going over his head, but hoping.
He means Stelae?
Yeah, I don't think that's how that's pronounced, but yeah. We call him Stella, Stela. We're going to all say them wrong, and Casey will
The book
remind
has
us.
two actual pronunciations
I know,
for it.
it's fine.
There's the actual pronunciation, which is Stela.
Yeah.
He goes,
That's exactly why I'm here on behalf of the Delphi Council.
I'm here also because of...
Oh, wonderful. Are you another
Evidence
Storm Knight?
analysis can be used untrained.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's mind.
that's fine.
Sorry, that's what I was looking up for. I
Oh,
apologize.
My mind isn't that high in this
That
character.
happens. Tell me what we're looking for, and I can
He
help.
goes, what I understand is what I was told. They're going to be burying it here. Inside this, like in the street.
Oh,
I was thinking they had to be
I thought it had
set.
to be protruding. Yeah.
That's what I thought too. That's why I kind of got confused. That's why I was
Yeah,
thinking I
It
need
may
a
not be
can-
planted. They may just be hiding it here and then come back and plant it.
Yeah.
That's the final stage. They may create a circle
Sure.
and then go.
to connect the dots.
Yeah.
Okay. So my understanding is they're going to bury it here.
Okay. I bring up my interactive map and try to connect to. So this is a high tech.
23.
Yeah.
Well enough.
I'm saying high tech for core Earth version of like we have a bunch of wires and interconnected whatever. I want to find a like an ether cable. What would it be, like Google Fiber or some form of line going through that I
yeah.
can connect
Use
my
like
cable to.
vampire.
Yeah,
conduit.
well, that's literally what my cable my cable line does. Is I literally plug it into a building and I can. I don't. It doesn't need. I just, and that's my Wi-Fi hotspot. And then I'm going to utilize that to triangulate another topographical map. But I want all the information that's going through. Do we know if Stelae, whatever, are made out of a?
They're crystal, aren't they?
No.
No, their material changes depending upon which
Yeah.
cosm they're.
Oh, so like in the living lands, they might be
It's rock.
trees or something, or
They would
rocks.
be bone and
They're
rock.
like monoliths and things
That's
of that
cool.
nature.
Yeah, this is supposed to extend the living lands.
This
ones.
is from Pan Pacifica.
Yeah, so
But it's supposed to extend the living lands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Different people, different information.
Oh, my bad.
He goes.
Wade has different information
does.
than you do.
My understanding is it's coming from it's afford to extend the living lands out to Texas.
Valid.
So therefore, it would be either rock or
Rock
Bone.
and bone,
Rock
and
and bone.
probably living matter.
okay.
and moss.
Just a little bit of moss, like a little bit of lichen on the rock.
Why is that jiving with you two?
I am not here, from what I understand.
Why is that jiving with you?
I don't know.
It's been a month.
Say, I'm sorry.
So he's talking about. He's trying to figure out, like, do you recognize the fact that he's talking about a different Stelae in its entirety?
Oh, right. Instead of what I know as
Yes.
From Pan
so
Pacifica.
wait.
It would be rock and bone, and you're like,
No, it would.
no,
be
it'd
tech.
be like a street lamp.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't mesh with my information.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting mine from. Who did I get mine from? The Delphi Council?
Yours wasn't from the Delphi Council.
Oh.
It was through the different Adianos tribes.
From Dinos tribes and stuff from the Living Lands.
Oh, we're tracking a shipment from Pan Pacifica.
Oh.
Are we thinking of two separate Stellas?
It could be. Maybe they're having.
Or
Maybe they're planning two here.
Someone didn't coordinate.
But
How about
it remind me.
High Lords don't
No,
like
no,
each
I
other.
know, I
No, I
know.
don't. Remind me though. Stella will combat each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be two separate organizations fighting for a territory. And that's is
Yeah,
that what
I
I'm meant to?
Yeah.
I'm don't. I
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
Yes, that is exactly
Listen,
it.
I'm only as smart as I can. I can't put. I'm not. You know. brain.
It's very literally
You have a mind of 12.
Yeah.
two different
Tony doesn't.
people, two different High Lords of like, I want that.
Yeah.
But
They're not communicating with
No.
each other
Clearly. Okay. So
because
yeah.
they don't like each other.
Yeah. Well, my next thing was gonna be okay. Can I just roll a mind check and you can tell me what the fuck I need to know?
Oh,
But if
I
that,
mean,
yeah,
you wouldn't
but I was
need
able to after talking
Yeah,
through
yeah,
it, kind
yeah.
of come up with an idea. Okay,
you
that
would
makes sense.
suddenly be like, wait, what?
Yeah, that doesn't. It
And it's
sounds like two high
no,
lords
that
are battling
doesn't
for.
sound like what
okay.
we're looking for. Stelae, right? Yeah, Stelae.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're now understanding. Oh, there's two competing factions
Yeah.
trying
Which,
to.
luckily, perhaps we can utilize to slow down the
Growth.
growth of either or, if we're smart. But essentially, we're you know, bringing. We can bridge the gap here between the two of us.
Of
Use your
course.
information, my information, and utilize the next best thing. So
Yeah. Well, it'd be best if none of them get planted. So I have no problem working with
but
you guys.
this particular construction company, I've been able to track, so I'm not thinking it's going to be connected to your Idinos, the Living Land Stella. But that might be a separate entity altogether. So maybe we keep an eye out on looking for
Again,
conflicting.
Fred, what information do you have? I can't tell you what you're supposed to be telling them. I gave you information. You utilize it.
I just know a group of Earthers are working with them to smuggle a Stelae into Austin.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It is to be buried
that-
in the street construction I can't read the 89th site.
6th Street?
He got constructed and looks like an 8-9 site.
Oh, let me see it. I didn't write any numbers on that one.
Well, this one has numbers on it. And buried in a street construction site. But at the bottom on the right,
Oh, it just says construction site. In a street construction site. There's no 8-9. It's ION.
oh,
It does look a bit like an 8 and a 9, but it's supposed to be an O and an N in very small text. Construction. Construct 8-9 site. No, construction site.
that's what it says. It's a construct 189 site.
So it sounds like, with my mind of 12, that a subordinate group of
I'm like,
Earthers are
I wrote no numbers on
subverting.
that.
Basically, they're subverting their Stella, where the other people are building. So they're what's the word? They're concealed within. Yeah, they're. So those people,
You two give me a fine check, actually.
those two are us two.
You two.
Okay. All right. Ooh, nat 20. All right. How's that work again? It explodes?
Do you have a
Do
find?
you have a rank in find?
Yeah, I have two.
Yes, it
things.
does.
All right.
I am going to
And a 17. Damn,
spend
37.
another.
Do it.
Yeah, why not? Spend
another
possibility.
16.
16. Jesus. I gotta find out how much math. I gotta do math.
20, 16, and what?
So 60 minus 7 is 53. I'm
Yeah.
at 53.
So you need
30, 40, 53.
you need a 7.
And I need a 7. Okay. I don't have a hero or a drama.
I do.
Okay. Do you want
It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Here's what I suggest. Play a critical moment.
I don't know what that means.
Drop all your hand at once.
Oh, sure. There are 2 flurries and a hero for a critical moment.
He's going to trade out this second flurry for a glory out of the deck. Per the
Oh,
law of
hey!
glory.
I read that earlier.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh shit! I don't have extra. So I'm at 53.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 19.
Okay.
Holy
I
crap.
got those perks storyteller.
72.
72. And I
That's
played
a good
Glory.
perk to have a glory on.
Glory! These also get used, right?
Yes, they also get used.
So,
Write it down.
oh,
Glory.
sorry.
Glory on a fine check.
We never glory when it's actually important.
This might actually be considered important.
10, 10, so that's 4, 10 in.
yeah.
4 hours and 10 minutes.
Well,
Fantastic. So
Okay.
72.
okay.
Which is a lot.
Base 14 plus
55 is 14. 60 is 15. 65 is 17.
16. I have it right here. Tell me the number. I can give it
72?
18.
Yeah.
so 32.
Almost an entire plus 20 on the die.
Yeah. I mean, as you're looking around, what was yours, Fred?
12.
12. Okay.
Good job. that
You
So-
find
so
a little
you're
piece that's super important, though.
You're looking around, and yeah, I'm afraid Wade notices nothing.
but me.
You, because I don't nomenclature fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're looking around and you realize that in this one little parking area that looks like it's mostly done, you see this kind of it's kind of a small obsidian peak that's sticking out, and it's got a really cool bone motif
Blends
around
really
it.
nice into the
It blends well.
asphalt, but not.
No,
too-
it's not in the. It's decoration in the
It's a,
parking.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
It's an ornamental
Yeah,
piece.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's an ornamental piece.
Yeah, like a park that would have a Stargate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
And you're kind of like taking the information he gave you about their.
Well, obsidian is not something that naturally occurs in Texas.
Yeah, but again, it decoration.
Sure.
It is nice and decorative.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of your senses kind of automatically go off as there's a lot more to that than
Oh, of
what you
course.
see.
I will highlight that.
And we will end it there tonight.
That's good. That was good. Oh, you need the script. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't. But
No,
if you want me to have it, yes.
Yeah.
We're afraid of what you say when you go off script, Casey.
And yet, I'm off script Wednesday and Friday. Apparently, so are my characters. All right. So, thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget to head through the Fellow Shop on your way out to pick up some fantastic Fellowship Gaming loot. And that is on Teespring, actually.
Yeah.